Somehow, basically on time. Wait, wait, these are real? What the fuck is that Zangief art? This is some of the work. That's that. Is this like live action or something like that? What the fuck is that? This looks. This is just awful. Truly horrendous. I think I hate that. Okay, let me just do this real fast. All right. Apparently, it's JP's birthday on the 1st of May. That's nice for him, I suppose. I forget when Geefs is supposed to be. I thought it was I think it's already happened, right? There we go. Brock, what's going on, Benjamin? Hello, hello. Well, listen, it's on time today, right? It's like, I think technically it's like a minute late or something. By the way, what the fuck is this? This is the worst shit I've ever seen. Hold on. Yeah, why? Does anyone actually like look at this? I mean, such a strange look for Geef, right? Weirdly, I feel like he looks maybe like the body proportions are a little smaller, I guess. Like he maybe a little bit more. He's still huge, obviously. Looks a little bit more like less of like an actual tank of a human and more like just like a big muscular guy. But also, what's with his face, man? Why does he look like that? I can't tell. Like parts of this, I look at it and I like it, and parts of it I despise it. It's like uncanny to me. I'm not really sure. I think I hate it though. I think all told, I probably do hate this. I feel like it doesn't. Okay, it does look kind of weird on everyone actually. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah. Okay. It kind of looks strange on everyone actually. I take it back. Okay. Geef might actually have one of the better looking ones out of that. That's Akuma's Poggin in the background there too. It's quite something. All right, so we are suffering some short-term loss, certainly, hopefully short-term anyway, because we're trying to learn some new stuff. I mean, I don't know how much of this is reasonable to incorporate right now, but okay, a couple of things that are certainly like easy that I just need to like I just to form habits, and that is mainly not jumping out of pressure as much in block strings. And then back jumping instead of throw teching in the mid screen if we assume that someone is going to throw us, right? Both of those things are probably relatively, simple in execution, but like, you know, it comes down to a matter of muscle memory. There's also like, you know, EX Lariat into jump medium punch for Oki like this instead of drive rush, right? We can fake a safe jump there if we land with nothing and they OD DP, we can block it. And it's just a little bit more, you know, drive gauge efficient, right? To do this than it is to do, you know, like this to drive rush after them. You still get really good Oki that way. You get maybe like even slightly better Oki. But it is 3 drive bars, right? And then, yeah, so that stuff I think we can definitely work on. The big one that is really fucking me over is I think trying to learn how to, I just doing a fucking walkie, give me a moment, no worries. Trying to figure out how to SPD in neutral really is, it's more complicated than I thought it was going to be. I think it is an important thing to figure out. Like, it's a very important, like, neutral threat for Geef to have. The idea that, like, you know, if you get within this range without him, you know, without him forcing you to block anything, without him being plus, just the idea that, like, you're within, you know, this range with Geef needs to be uncomfortable for people, right? Just having SPD as, like, as a poke option here, basically, that is 5 frames, huge, and unblockable, I think will really, put the fear of God in people in a way that very few characters besides Geef can do, right? Now, it doesn't have to be like an always thing, but just I've been making a lot of different mistakes of, like, you know, slightly overestimating the range of light SPD and then just whiffing it in neutral and dying, right? Like when I try to like quickly do it on a dime like this, I fuck it up. So we'll see. That is like the big thing that I'm trying to work on. I think I'm back. Hello. That's the big thing that we're trying to work on, but that is also, I will say, in practice has proved to be quite difficult. I've made a lot of mistakes trying to do that, and it's cost me my life a couple of times. But I think it's important enough that, you know, if I practice this right now and I fuck it up, and then I go to Japan for 2 weeks and we come back, maybe the game will have or the brain will have processed it a little bit, right? At the end of the day, you know, short-term loss, long-term gain. That's all but perfect. Oh, sure. Hello, Blanca. If Capcom put Morgan in this game, I mean, crossovers are okay now and they have the rights. Would her hover dash be a dash, a special, or her drive rush? I do not know what Morgan's hover dash. Oh my god. I do not know what Morgan's hover dash looks like. Just off the top of my head. Oh, okay, sure. I tried to heavy punch like he was gonna do the real. Oh my. Oh, okay. I feel like I'm a little bit passive right now. Just kind of letting this Blanca do everything he wants. Let's try and take a little bit more control. She dashes diagonally up like Ino? It being her drive rush would be interesting. It would be very strong to have something like that. So I think it would make sense to have it be somewhat limited, right? Oh, whoa, okay, walk up throw. Like having it be like a resource. I think that, but it being her drive rush might like really fuck up her ability to combo, honestly. Yeah, her. It's a very Blanca ball based gamer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like he's gonna DP. No, really. I would have very much expected that. Body splash, failing me horribly, unfortunate. It's a very Blanca ball based gamer. I'm kind of okay with it. Just try not to parry on preemption too much, or we might get haha funnies. Oh, wow, good react, honestly. I didn't even think he was gonna, I thought I had him. He had a little bit more on the mind than I would have expected. So now we're burnt, which is not amazing, obviously. That helps a lot, though. Gives us a lot of our burnout gauge back. They say Blanca cannot be balled. Blanca is more ballin' than most characters in the video game, to be real with you. Ah, damn. That one fuck up on the... Hold on. Guess that one fuck up on the Blanca ball is gonna cost us our entire life. But it looks like maybe not. It looks like we maybe got lucky. This is a problem. Oh, Blanca-chan! I did not think... Blanca-chan was still there. So true. I did not think about that. Okay, this Blanca is certainly an interesting first match. Let's see, let's see. I may also be about to get one of them. Wait. Yes. Okay. Strange. Strange. Let's put that one behind us. Move touches both parts of Zangief's heavy punch armors, and if a move touches both the part Zangief's heavy punch armors and the part where it doesn't, does Zangief armor or get hit? I think if you hit the non-armor part, he just loses, right? Oh, Brooke, I finally got a relink, and Siegfried is the ballerest baller to ever play the game of ball, peak game. It is nice. You got like a timing, like there's like you have to try and get like a perfect timing to get his like good combos and stuff. He does a lot of stun. He does a good bit of damage. He's fun, I think. He's got some good voice lines. Hello, Mike. Oh, if we're gonna throw tech in the mid screen, we should back jump, not throw tech. It's just generally a little safer. Oh, a little late on my drive rush check. Her drive rush actually kind of fast, huh? I don't think I have really given her a ton of credit for that, but it's true. Bonk. Nice chunk of change on my there. Fair. Bonk. Bonk! What? My drive rush, my health stab is gone, and my drive rush cancel is gone. I have nothing. I'm a man bereft of all ownership of anything. Okay, that was very lucky, especially after my fumble there. Yeah, Siegfried's fun. I'm currently running the full Fiendrock team with Percy. Which Percy looked more like he does in Relink than his scoliosis look in Versus? He's got scoliosis in Versus? Is that real? I didn't realize Percy was scoliosis build. Oh, I just whiffs on crouches? What? Okay, that's news to me. That is news to me. Okay. Oh, yeah. Again, let's try not to jump out of pressure too much where possible. Oh god. I saw her holding it, and I didn't react to her actually deciding to let it rock. That's not the best. Definitely was not paying enough attention to my own drive gauge there. Okay. It's a bit of a problem, I dare say. That, however, makes... I completely fucked that up. I'm dropping a lot of health stabs today, but luckily she was just, she happened to be just mashing super in the gap and it worked out. Okay, cool. Not the cleanest win we've ever had, but it's fine. I still want to try and... Oh, this Mai's not really fighting me in the mid-range where I'm trying to try and SPD people in the neutral. I gotta get good at, checking drive rushes if we're going to beat this Mai, though. That is certainly important. She is kind of making it easy in that she's drive rushing kind of from full screen, right? So that does certainly help. Yeah, if she jumps out, we have to be ready to, like, potentially Lariat or EX Lariat her even. And keep our Oki. I love throw loops. Yep. We can always do that, right? If we time our throw properly, when they jump out, we can EX Lariat them. And we can also even keep Oki there, too. I don't... Actually, I should lab that out. I don't know if we can keep Oki with the jump medium punch in that circumstance, or if it needs to be the... what's it called? If it needs to be, you know, that guy. The drive rush, right? Because they are put further away from us there than normal, even. So it's possible that it doesn't work that way. Oh, extra hits on the fan. Lets her convert. Sure. So, like, yeah, like, in spaces like this, like, there are times there where potentially we could think about fucking over this Mai, right? Yo, she's dead here. Like when she, like, just strays into neutral there, in theory, there were a couple of moments to grab her and SPD her, but I think it's tough. I think it's when they, like, stray into neutral for a second or two there, I don't think that's really going to be the landing point for a neutral SPD. It's more so when we're in that footsie's range for an extended period of time. Do you think Mai's going to get down-tuned come Season 3? I'll be honest, I've said this for a while, like, ever since she came out, basically. I don't fully understand. I have not put a lot of thought into how strong Mai is. I know the consensus that she's very strong. I don't disagree with that necessarily. I don't know, for some reason, I have not really, I feel like I'm not thinking critically often when I'm fighting Mai anyways. I know the fan stuff can be a little bit oppressive. I don't fully understand the idea behind why Mai is seen as, like, as brain dead and strong as she is, outside of just the fans. Which, the fan stuff is good, but I feel like, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like to really assess how good a lot of Mai's fan stuff is, you have to understand the details on the exact interactions on, like, a charged fan versus a non-charged fan versus whatever, that I don't really know the nuances of, right? So I just kind of look at it like, it seems at a glance that the only fans that are, like, really truly crazy are the EX ones, which is, like, that seems fine in theory if, like, her EX fans, if you can basically spend 2 meter to, like, win neutral for free and put you in a plus frame situation. Because I feel like a good chunk of characters can EX Fireball and then basically it's their turn now in this video game, unless you have a very strong anti-projectile option. Mai's are even better than that, certainly, but if that's, like, her thing, right, is just having those really good projectiles, then yeah, so I'm not saying that I disagree that Mai's really good. It's more so just that at first blush, I don't really get it, right? At first blush, she's not... If she is strong, it feels like it's not in necessarily the... and she may very well be, again, I'm not saying she's not. But if she is, it doesn't feel like it's in the traditional sort of Street Fighter 6 way, maybe? Like, she doesn't feel strong to me in the way that, like, Ken or Akuma or Bison feel strong when I fight them, right? It'll be her... Like, I assume that it's all wrapped up in just, like, the fans and how oppressive the fans are. Now, maybe I'm... you know, Geef has his own, like, specific fan counterplay. It's the first time that Lariat and its anti-projectile properties have, like, ever mattered. And it seems to work all right. At least it forces Mai's to play around it, and when they're playing around it, the fans become a lot less oppressive, it feels like. So I'm not sure if it's just, like, me being like, well, I don't know, Geef has a decent answer to it, so it must not be that bad. Where, like, you know, 99% of the cast otherwise probably wouldn't. So it feels... So I'm like, downplaying how bullshit the fans are. But personally, I don't fully get it. If she is as strong as everyone says, then yes, people are putting her, you know, in conversations for best character in the game. Mai's only fans, you know? Now that you mention that, I wonder if they did that on purpose. Yeah, Mai basically, if you have to think about her power, it is OnlyFans. That's correct. It's OnlyFans where Mai generates all of her power budget. So yeah, I don't know. Like, if she is as strong as people say she is, I would expect her to get tuned down. You know, people are putting her in the same class as characters who I would very much, at least hope, would get a slight tuning down, right? Characters like Akuma, like Rashid, like Bison, like Ken, right? Stuff like that. So if she's that good, I would expect it. But again, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel it with Mai. I have no hard evidence to be like, well, actually, Mai's not that good because of this. Mai generates her budget, her power budget through OnlyFans. Yeah. I have like no hard counter arguments to be like Mai's not actually as good as people say she is, and here's why. It's just more that the Mai's that I fought in like 15 to 1600 don't really strike me as terrifying in the same way that that like Akuma or Ken do, and like I guess because the idea is you think like, oh, maybe Mai is like really difficult to play, so like, you know, her true strength only comes out when people are like even better at the video game. But that's not what I've been hearing either. I've been hearing that Mai is just brain dead and you just like hit fans and you win the game, and I'm like, that does not seem to be what happens with me. But again, I'm not sure if that's just this matchup being pretty good for Geef, or I don't even know if the matchup is good for Geef, but at least he seems to have some ways out of the fans potentially. I'm not sure. I don't like to usually have like very strong opinions on things unless I'm like, I actually have reason to, right? Just parry Bozo? Yeah, so, okay. To like not just weaponize my own incompetence here. My understanding is basically, like, if the Steel Man argument, as I understand it, for why Mai might be the best character in the game, or, you know, up there, is because, sure, just parry Bozo, but Mai essentially, if she throws a fan at you and she can follow up with her drive rush, then she can basically spend one drive bar in neutral to basically, from neutral, immediately force a 50-50 on you, right? Which sounds pretty good, right? I don't know if there's more nuance to that. Like, is it really anytime she throws a fan, does she have to charge a fan, and therefore, if you're a character with a fireball, you can potentially, you know, take advantage of that. If you're a character, could you like see that, react, and jump, right? And like land and maybe before she DPs? Is that not a thing? Like, there's a lot of nuances to those interactions that gotta matter. How good is it? Like, how easy is it really for Mai to just hold the button down, get a charged fan out, have that fan bounce, and 50-50 you know, for no resource in the mid-screen, right? Because if that is something that, like, if you actually examine the details of the interaction, there's just no counterplay to that, right? Mai can just, at any point, if she has enough space between you and her, she can just throw the fan out and boom, 50-50. That obviously, you know, Street Fighter 6 is a very snowbally game. So while that 50-50 probably isn't going to kill you, it's more of the thing of like, if you take the throw, you get pushed very close to the corner, at which point things really will start to snowball and go bad for you. And if you don't take the throw, then she gets like a decent combo and probably carries you all the way to the corner, right? She has some decent corner carry with her little cartwheel elbow thing, right? So if that is the idea, and you know, I don't understand the nuances of the fan interaction, basically. But if the idea is that if she ever gets enough distance from you, she just gets to immediately put you in a free 50-50 that has very little counterplay, then fair enough. That sounds pretty fucking strong to me, right? But my feeling fighting Mai is that the fans do not quite lack that much counter, like there's a lot more counterplay to it than that, unless she spends the EX and throws like 3 of them or whatever the fuck. In which case, yeah, you're holding that shit. But then, you know, if she's doing that as a drive rush, that's 3 drive bars, right? For 3 drive bars, a lot of characters can do some really nasty shit to you. So I feel like that is like a good thing for her to have, but not like top 1 broken, right? So yeah, I would really need to understand in a little bit more depth how exactly like, you know, when Mai is on the other side of the screen. That's why I need to buy the DLC for this game at some point. Brick concisely explains in detail his thoughts on Mai. Brick's chat, he horny. Yeah, people talk about gooting and they can't fight Mai because they're playing with one hand and shit like that. But yeah, like, this is why I need to buy the DLC for this game, because I really need to lab out a lot of this stuff. Because, like, you know, if Mai is like at this distance for that Ryu is here and she starts charging fan, how reactable is that? If it is reactable, if I do react to it, what can I do? If I jump, does she recover in time? If I react in a reasonable amount of time, I react in like 19 frames or something like that, right? If she throws it and I jump, can I land before she can anti-air me? Even if I can't take a turn back, can I at least like close distance on her, and now we're up close where she can't do the fan bullshit anymore, right? Or is it unreactable, in which case I'm basically having to guess whether or not she's gonna charge the fan, right? Or is it reactable, but if I jump, she recovers in time, that if I jump, she can still just anti-air me every time, so jumping isn't an option. You know, once she throws the fireball, fireballing isn't really an option either, because it's going to clash with it, and she's going to go first, right? So, like, the nuances of how exactly the fan interaction work, to me, hold a lot of the key as to how good Mai is really. And because I'm the idiot who doesn't understand it, seeing that a lot of characters, or a lot of very strong players are like putting Mai very highly, I presume that if I dug deeper into that fan RPS, that I would find that it is actually probably incredibly heavily favored for Mai. That's because otherwise, if it's not the fans, I don't know what else is super good about her. Her damage seems all right. Her buttons seem good. Like, she has some good pokes, certainly some like good, like her stand heavy kick, I think. She has some good buttons to like poke and fish for punish counters and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. I really would need to think about it a little bit more. For 3 drive bars, Geef gets to turn a minus normal into strike throw for possibly a third of your HP. Right, exactly. Like, if the idea is that if my EX Fireball drive rushes, that shit is a really bad situation for you, I'm kind of like, that's fair. That costs half her drive bar, right? Like, if that's a really strong situation, it's something that Geef can't do. You know, Geef can't, from this far away, spend 3 drive bar and immediately put you in an SPD 50-50, for example. So, like, it will still be a good thing for her to have, but I don't think that'll be, like, a broken thing for her to have, right? Anyway, I wanted to talk about, this goddamn, if I have Ryu forward jump on wake up, Guile can't do what Mai does, I swear. Well, sure, but Guile has a very different game plan than Mai, right? Guile can certainly rush down, and he will, and good Guiles certainly do. You can't just zone forever, right? But, like, Guile's plan is not to throw the sonic booms at you to then follow up into a strike throw 50-50, right? Guile's ideal game plan is to just sit there throwing sonic booms and flash kicks and literally never interact with you. Now, realistically, against someone who is representing their RPS situations against Guile's zoning properly, he can't do that, which is why, he will have to follow up. He's gonna have to drive rush in and take some turns back. He has to, he can't just, sit there forever, right? The risk reward will eventually, if you get in on him once, he can't just zone forever, so he does have to actually start fighting. But Guile has a very different game plan than Mai, right? The one Mai throws 4 fans, so they can only hold it, and then she gets anything she likes. I don't know what I can do, but I'm lazy scrub. Yeah, so again, I agree, Scalerex, I agree that, yeah, even to an idiot like me, the EX fans certainly just win her, right? They just win her neutral, right? For sure. But again, if it's EX fans into drive rush is what we're talking about, 3 drive bars? Eh? Does Mai have an anti-air shaped like flash kick? She does, but it's certainly smaller, I think, right? Mai's DP has certainly whiffed on me in times where, she does, a very similar sort of, somersault kick. But it's not, I don't think it's as generous of a hitbox as Guile's flash kick. At least not in experience, doesn't feel that way. Guile has tools to pressure, but it's not his main thing. Right, whereas Mai's fans are entirely a tool designed to get her in. Right, Mai is, a rushdown mix-up character. It's just that the fans are what get her to her win condition. Guile's win condition is the fireballs. Guile's win condition is sitting at full screen and zoning you out, right? But yeah, so I wanted to lab something out as we talk about this here. Completely unrelated. This is why I paused the matchmaking in the first place, and then I got distracted on the Mai tangent. But I did want to lab out. So we know if I say I do this, right, and I have Ryu back tech, recover backward, right? We can jump and we can medium punch him like this for a meaty and get Oki off the EX lariat without necessarily spending the extra drive bar to go headbutt, hell stab, EX lariat into drive rush, right? This works too, and it's even better Oki in some ways, but it is 3 drive bars, right? So what I want to know is we had a situation in that last game with the Mai where she jumped over me as I was throw looping her, and we EX lariated her, right? Geef can in fact follow up on that with a drive rush. I know for a fact he can actually, it's not just a health tax. If he spends the EX lariat, he can get Oki for you jumping out of the corner like that. But I would be interested to see if the same thing applies with that jump medium punch, right? Because they end up way further from you when you do. Let me show and not tell. I want to have Ryu on wake up. I want him to forward jump. Common actions, forward jumpu, right? So now if we do this and I throw him like that, he ends up further away from me when he backtechs like that, as you can see, than normal, right? So I want to see, I don't know, looking at it like that, I don't think we can follow him with the, I don't think we can follow him with jump medium punch. Please don't do it anymore. Oh, what the hell? Okay, never mind, do it again. I just didn't hold up for it, apparently. Oh, what? Oh, block reversal, wake up reversal, forward jump, thank you, Ryu. Bonk. And then don't do it anymore because I don't want you to do it on the next one. I just want you to recover backwards. I don't. It sure looked like I had to wait a little bit longer. Hold on. Let's try that again. We can set Ryu to do something different on wake up, but I just want. Oh, I should be holding forward. Hold on. I should be holding forward. That's a big oopsie. While I'm EX lariating, I should be holding forward certainly to close the distance between us. So now don't forward jump. I keep Okay, the fact that I have to switch it, like, I wanted to do it just once. The fact that I have to switch it is kind of fucking up my inputs. Give me 1 sec. I'll get it right at some point, and we can figure this out. Okay, so don't do this. Hold forward. Up forward. Huh? Okay, I did it too early there, but we weren't right. That makes me think that we actually can do this, I think. Right? We turn this off. Hold forward. Up forward. Huh? I think so, right? I think so. I think it is. The timing's a little weirder, but I think that certainly should work. We can try to set him to like do some sort of offensive option on wake up, but oh, why did that not work that time? Was I not holding forward enough? Let me fully hold forward on the EX Lariat and then go from there, and then we'll turn off his wake up recovery basically. There we go, and then oh, what? Why did it connect the first couple times? I think it depends on how deep Lariat hits. Yeah, I guess so. If I hit him too high up, it might not work. It's a little finicky, right? It's a little more finicky, it looks like. It might still just be a better idea. If we're spending the drive for the corner Oki, it might just be because this works like all the time, basically, right? Even if he jumps again right there, we can catch him. So it might just, if we're doing it in the corner, it might be better to just spend the extra drive gauge and drive rush after him, right? Yeah. That might be a better idea. Did he do something to extend his hurt box? He shouldn't have. No, I haven't set to do nothing on wake up, right?
Grabbed, comma, nerd.
Funny how the only special they have to give Gao in over 30 years is designed to flex on other zoners. Yeah. Gao's been two moves the character, and it's been very effective. I guess, yeah, like if I set Ryu to like, let's try crouch light punch, I guess. So let's have him forward jump first. And now that he's forward jumped, let's set it to crouching light punch instead. We can EX Lariat him. Oh, that hits. Why that? It's like I can't act immediately out of the pause menu, which is very unfortunate. Hold on. This is important, okay? This is. This feels like minutia, but it is actually. It will be very nice for us drive gauge wise. It's just the menu management is. Oh, I guess you know what I can do. It's way easier to do this instead. Let's. What we should do is when he jumps, let's go here. Let's save a state here. Right, and then we can replay, and then we can set his wake up reversal to crouching light punch only, and then we can always replay the save state. And yeah, okay, that's better. Yes, I can't necessarily hit him. It doesn't look like, right? Yeah, it's a little like if we're hitting him as soon as we can with the lariat, it's a little too far out. Even holding forward the whole time. I can wait a little bit longer, but then at that point, if I wait a little bit longer. Yeah, I can wait a little bit longer, but that's not meaty anymore, right? Interesting. I mean, I guess that should still beat him. You get save state as he gets hit. You mind reader? Yeah. What's going on, John Madden? You get an air grab if you're prepared for it too. True. Actually, could you? You should be able to. I get like even like right here. Yeah. There you go. You can. That's true. That is less. You get like Oki off this, but yeah, if it'll kill, right? But like while this is now, I'm not hitting him meaty necessarily. I think it should still, like, even if I have him, say instead of crouching light punch, he does crouch heavy punch. He tries to anti-air me, or he could do even like a heavy shoryu after as like the final test. But I think even though it's not meaty, yeah, okay, yeah. If we want to actually hit him, he can just like knock us out of it, right? It's a little bit more. Is there a timing where this works? Even if there is, it's a bit finicky. Yeah, no, it looks like that's probably not gonna work, right? It looks like probably, yeah, like if we're getting the EX Lariat out of a jump out of the corner, we probably should just, you know, just drive rush. Just put the fries in the bag, little bro, right? Yeah, because that we can if we time it right there, we can even beat him mashing his fastest button on wake up, right? So that is like real Oki right there. And we should be able to, in a very similar vein, right? We should be able to SPD him as well. Yeah, okay. So if we get it on the jump out of a throw, does that punch have anti-air invuln? No. Level 1 also autocorrects when they jump out. It's a little tricky. Yeah, you can, like, basically, as you're doing this, I think you can, like, well, we won't set him to the save state here. We'll just have him forward jump on wake up. But I think you can do something like this. You can do, like, a cross-cut level 1, basically, where you do quarter circle forward, half circle back. And I think that does it, if I remember correctly. Quarter circle forward, yeah, something like that. You basically, you the same way you do a cross-cut DP, you just do it with Geef's level 1. I could have sworn that was something you could do when as they're crossing you up, basically. Well, I mean, I just did it with level 2 right there. Yeah, yeah. I had a punch instead of a kick, but you see the idea, right? Quarter circle forward, half circle back, kick. But you just have to... I guess you have to do it a little bit later than I'm doing it right now. It certainly can work, but it's a little tricky, like Dirty Dan said. A little tricky is a good way to describe it. Depending on the timing, you can 2-3, 2-3, 6, then K after they cross you up. Interesting. Get ready. Yeah, I guess it depends on when exactly they cross you up. It certainly can work. But I think it's a little out of my precision weight class, to be real with you. Because if I just try to input it normally, for example. Yeah, I just get nothing, right? I try to just do double quarter circle as he's jumping over me. Yeah. That might be that I just inputted a quarter circle quite badly there. I believe you would have to... We did it with level 2 the one time, but I just keep fucking it up now. There you go. Something like that. You can... Again, I don't know that I'm going to do that in a real match, just because, I mean, as you can see, it took me like 13 tries. But you can do something like that, yeah. And you can option select it, basically, in the sense that no matter, like, as long as they jump, no matter which way they jump, it'll kill them, right? Yeah, me personally, I think what I've learned from this little lab session is that my ass is gonna, you know, I'm gonna throw them, and then I'm going to dash up and throw them, and if they jump, I'm just gonna do this, right? Just gonna do this, and everything's gonna be great. Cool. Last stream I keep forgetting? No. Well, Thursday. The Wall Brawl on Thursday will be the last stream, and then, yeah, Saturday I'm going to Japan, and Friday I don't stream normally, right? So. Had a bit of this issue with Mai's crosscut Ryumbu. The timing gets a bit weird. Indeed, crosscuts are a little strange, especially when it's not just a DP input, right? Like when it's like a double quarter circle to crosscut that. Have fun in Japan. Thanks, man. Yeah, so you got a couple days left still. And then, I'll be back on like the 18th or the 19th or something. So the first stream back will either be the 19th or the 20th, I think. I hear sake is and all that. I probably won't find out. But, it's rice, right? It doesn't sound that good. Dingus Khan? Hello, Dingus Khan. Almost sounds like Dingus Khan. Known chatter. Are you going to debut while in Japan? What do you mean by this? What did he mean by this? It's like in this middle distance is where I think I have to really get used to SPDing in neutral, right? That's the good stuff. Yeah. I just have to like that. Obviously, that wasn't a neutral. We had a knockdown. But, like the idea of just hitting SPD as a button in this space, something and like doing it quickly is something I have to practice a lot more. Become an idol? Finally debut. This is my flesh tuber suit. Debut my real little guy body. Oh, nice. I tried to heavy punch, but he crouched and medium kicked me. No such luck. Nice. Okay. I have been grabbing him a lot. I guess I should have expected him to have command grab on the brain. Oh, yeah. Ryu. That's a very nice option there to stop you from mashing after 3 lights. Khan? Yeah. What is SPD? Spinning pile driver. It's Geef's command grab. And, because of the influence of Street Fighter 6, it's kind of the name for most every command grab. Oh, good reaction. I should have. This is why we let go of that move as soon as it armors anything. Those are the rules. Ray becomes a K-pop idol for 100 subs. That's not a lot of. That's not enough money, man. They have a harder life. If I could help it, I would not want to be a K-pop idol. The money is really the only upside, right? Obviously, it's a lot of upside. They make a lot of money. But yeah, you know, 100 subs is not enough money to do that. That's like a miserable fucking life. Okay. Whoa! I forgot you could do that. I was like, honestly, I just didn't expect I forgot you can drive rush off of a whiffed light. They changed that early on, right? Maybe not K-pop, but VTubing is profitabler. I mean, yeah, fair. Was that plus because he meated it or something? What was that? Oh, we don't mash out with crouching light kick. We know this to be true. Oh my. Defensive SPD is also a good one, certainly. My health stab went away again. I miss him greatly. Is he dead? I think so. Heavy SPD? Yeah. You know, I picked the right career path when during training people tell you, just so you know, people earn more for less effort. You know, to be fair, that is true of probably most any career path. There's always someone. I mean, there are people who have earned millions for no effort, right? So I don't feel too bad about it. And when I say earned, I guess that really does stretch the meaning of the word earned, but. Okay. Nice. No empty jump shenanigans for me. Oh, yeah. Tried the heavy punch again. Got crouch medium kicked out of it again. Oh, I don't have the meter to cancel level 3. I'm stupid. What am I doing? Well, I hate being burnt out, but I am burnt out. Such is life. Oh, that's plus now. So true. He's burnt too. That's better news than it could be. Oh, shit. Well, this is bad. Oh, I tried to jump over it, and I just didn't get out off the ground in time. That shit, yeah, I should have lariated it. Rick, spread your propaganda against my beloved country of Korea. I'm American. What do you mean by this? Are you like a Korean American? My SPD! Where'd it go? Where'd he go, man? I needed him. I tried to level 3 there as well. Not getting a whole lot of anything right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh my god. This round has been a comedy of errors on my part, and also one very good perfect parry from the Ryu, certainly. Oh, I'm down to like sit here and let my drive gauge come back for a bit, if that's all the same to you, Ryuthan. That's totally fair. Alrighty. That's good. Caught him with that at least. Become K-pop idol for early Galleon release. Brick tubing. Actually make Ryu's mid-screen combos more EX Donkey Kick centric. That's one of the cool specials he had in Third Strike is the wall bounce. He still does do it here too. The most damage he gets in the mid-screen certainly comes off of that. It's very funny every time it happens as well. Uh-oh. I'm dead, man. Shit. Oh, I'm not dead. I definitely should. Oh, fuck. I was scratching my... No! That's when he walked back. You see that? He walked back, and I started scratching my nose, because I thought, honestly, I was like, you know, if he kills me for the shimmy here, then fair enough. It was itchy enough, I didn't even put my hand back on the throw teching button. Zangief indeed. What a horrible time. Jesus Christ, what happened? What a horrible time to need to scratch my nose. Oh, Ume shimmy. Ume shoryu. What the fuck happened? Like there's some dust in there somewhere. Must be a German word for when your nose itches and you have to scratch during intense, high-pressure gaming situations. The Germans do have a word for everything, it's true. I would not be surprised, actually. That sounds about right to me. Yeah, I'm still trying to, like, it's such a mindset shift to, like, look at a guy in neutral and be like, I need to walk up and SPD him, like, without getting him to block anything, without getting a knockdown. It's not always the case, right? But, like, to even, like, think about that sometimes and, like, try to spot, especially because it's not all the time, trying to spot the positions where that's a good idea is actually, like, it's really, fucking me over, I think, a little bit. I think it's still a worthwhile skill to practice. I also, when I try to input SPD quickly like that, like you just saw right there, a lot of the times I do end up misinputting it, which can certainly cause problems. But like, even right there, you know? Like, SPD is like a whiff punish. Sure. I tried to SPD again. Not like this. Stay down, Terrence. Stay down. Haven't played SF6. How often do you encounter Terry's? He's like middle of the road popularity, I think. I wouldn't. It's not Terry Fighter 6, but you certainly see him. Like, he's not rare, I would say. You certainly run into some Terry every now and then. He's cool in this game, I think, and they gave him some nice buffs in the last patch. I think Terry is, you know, he's popular enough in the game. He's certainly no, like, Dulcim or Lily or something like that, where you see them, like, literally, you see them and you go, what the hell? People still play this character? Oh, I tried to jump. Bad timing. I tried to jump. Bad timing. I tried to jump. Bad timing. Oh, I tried to throw. I wasn't punished for it. Great timing. Okay, okay. E timing, good. A lot of times with Geef, you find yourself crouching face-to-face with an opponent, each person waiting for the other to move first. Learning to SPD from a crouch position is valuable. That's true. Are people duping about him on launch? They did give him some nice buffs. Honestly, even people were duping about him on launch. He was still, like, he was new back then, so he was still relatively popular. You certainly would see quite a lot of Terry, even after the initial DLC luster. Oh, that's a meaty if I backtech. Okay, okay. In fact, it's probably only plus if I backtech, now that I think about it. Yeah, that button is plus on block now. +1, right? Is stand heavy punch. Which I think is fair. It's probably still a weakness of his that he has that stand heavy punch instead of like the same one that like, you know, Akuma and Ken and Ryu, like they all have the Shoto, like this like the straight arm is such a good button. And Ken doesn't have that, so yeah, the fact that it's at least plus on block is something for the boy. Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, again, well, that's not neutral, but it's the idea of like, you know, getting more used to just like not buffering an SPD out of something, just walk up SPD. Oh, he was ready. Nice. Nice, nice. Yo, Scully, thanks for the raid, man. Fighting Terry with Mai feels kind of horrible. Is he a bad matchup for her in City of the Wolves, too? Oh, okay, I tried to down back seeing that, but it was a punish, actually. My Hell Stab! Where'd my Hell Stab? I tried to Hell Stab. I've been missing a lot of Hell Stab today. I tried to Hell Stab, Drive Rush cancel. Instead, I just did it in neutral and gave him way more time where he was actionable to do something about it. That's fair. That's, you know, it's all fine by me, brother. We'll take this throw. I'm okay with that. I'm just trying to get out of my burnout. He's minus there. I just fucked it. Oh my, most undeserved victory in history. He was minus and I tried to mash on it and I just completely screwed it up. Hey, Brick, how many fighting games have you played and how long have you been playing them? Interesting question. I mean, played in the sense that I've even, like, interacted with them casually? Quite a few. Played as in I've actually been interested to, like, get better at them for any amount of time? Probably, like, 4 or something? Okay. That's an idea, certainly. There is no jump in, take off your clothes? Alright. I guess 5 if you count Smash. Is this counting Smash or not? 5 in that case, yeah, I was gonna say. I know there's some debate on that, but... like, that crouching situation right there, you know, SPD is just a nuclear option there. This is that I need to not fuck it up, basically. Oh, I tried to delay that because of the... I saw the air flip out. And, like, I have to delay my health stab, and I still didn't delay it enough. Those air flip outs are... unfortunate, man. Okay. Oh! Jumping out of pressure. Look at this. Let me open the notepad. Did I see, you see this? Stop jumping out of pressure. That got us killed right there. I tried to jump while it was his turn, and I died for it. Dhalsim is the only long normal zoner in 6, so, like, Gifu will always have players. He certainly has significantly fewer than Gifu, though, it feels like. Gifu mirrors are way more common than running into a Dhalsim, which I'm happy for. Didn't do the safe jump there. My bad. I guess it's weird. Oh, yeah, yeah. He's plus. He parried on his plus frames. It's quite interesting. If you ask me. Maybe used to that, just still not, you know, being minus on block. Bonk, bonk. Definitely should have tried to back throw his ass there. Okay. Oh, double K. Can't really do too much about that. He almost broke the armor. But oh, I'm not okay. I am now. He asks if I'm okay, but then he tries to fucking kill me. So what's the deal with that? It's like he's asking if I'm okay so he can know if he's allowed to ruin it. Oh, he's not dead. You know, this is horrible news. You know that? That was not meant to be a jump. That was meant to be a knee. Oh, damn. I tried to knee over it. Stop jumping out of pressure, Mr. Streamer. Yeah, yeah. It's in the habit list to kick, certainly. I mean, Gifu also has extra pre-jump frames, so it's like worse on a worse idea on him and Lily than it is on anyone else. And it's already a bad idea on everyone else. Okay, tried to sweep him point blank. Probably not my smartest move, to be fully honest with you. Okay, stay down, Teratha. Thank God. I landed right on that, but this doesn't hit enough. Or high enough to hit you out of the sky. Oh, I tried to knee over and I fucked it up. Honestly, brother. Oh, I was gonna say you got it. I was gonna level 3 him, but no, he's level 3ing me. Oh, wait. Oh, god damn. Oh, he's airborne here! I forgot about that bit. That's a bit of a problem, wouldn't you say? That's a bit of a problem, wouldn't you say? The things that make you improve immediately. Stop jumping after headbutt on block. Do nothing. Just wait to see what they do. Are you talking about baiting DP on headbutt, basically? Saying that about Buster Wolf is actually Salvatore's win quote versus Terry? Well, there, yo, bro, me and Ganachi? We're like this, man. What did he just say? Well, he has extra pre-jump frames. Like, they're trying to make this character dog shit. Was she ever a near type of character that they have to fully kill for the sake of the player base? Or she's just that dog shit? She's been dog shit the whole time, yeah. She's been dog shit since the game's release. She's a new character in SF6, and she's never been good. She's more of a Vayne situation, I think, where her design is a little spooky for them. And they have no idea what to do with it without making it broken. Because, like, you know, for how dog shit Lily is, Condor Spire is, like, basically the best move in the game. Whoa. So a situation like this, yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not neutral, but certainly need to be fitting in more SPDs everywhere. I feel like it's a good idea. Oh no. Okay, sure. Drive rush, sweep, a little risky, I guess. Oh, he didn't do mix-up. I thought he was gonna do mix-up. I was gonna try and interrupt him and kill him for it. Bon. That's fair. Damn, tried to even intercept him on the way in. Didn't quite work out that way. Oh, I tried to do that to you! We both had the idea to dash in at the same time. We both thought we were special. Not just bait to BP, but to see if they try to jab out of headbutt pressure. If, you know, they press after you do headbutt, you know, you can grab them next time. Wouldn't you just, like, SPD them anyway, and then if it says counter hit, then you know they tried to jab out? What's the benefit there? Ow. It feels like the primary thing that will do is bait DP. You can gather information about them without doing nothing, right? That's a problem. That's less of a problem, certainly. Oh, I missed I missed the 720? Wait, you can't do this? Yep. Okay. Thank God. I fucked it up, but he also fucked up really badly. See their behavior and patterns without risking getting punished? I suppose. Are DPs / drive reversals throw involved? No. Wait, no. DP, yeah. Sorry. I thought I said, I saw drive rush. Yeah, DPs and drive rush are everything involved. Or DPs and drive reversals, rather, are everything involved. They're full involved. It's only, I think level 1s, a lot of them are strike and throw involved, but not projectile involved, right? Rashid is doing a lot of slightly minus on block stuff, yeah. A lot of spots to fit in a SPD, certainly. Hello, Rashid. So it'd be a great time to not jump out of pressure, for example. Okay. He's certainly more worried about the SPDs than he was in previous days. This is a bit of a problem. Overhead, sure. Not quite the right spacing to jump his shit there. That's nice. That was a sweep? I don't even know what that shit looks like. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was not ready to punish that when I blocked it. Okay. This is a bit of a problem now. The whole health situation. Oh, nice. I was trying to dash up. SPD plus hards to contest advancing plus frames is not easy to make interactive. Yeah. So I think they just I think Lily just needs a redesign more than anything. They just don't know what to do with her, and and you know, they decided to leave her as shit. It's better to have her be, you know, like a bad design that is not really affecting anyone than a bad design that's running the game, right? Not my best, not the world's greatest whiff punish, certain. Fair. Doing a lot of fake shit there. I'll spend the meter. Rashid is one of my favorite characters in terms of vibe and story. I just wish he wasn't such an asshole in game. He's got a fun personality. The situations I don't really know what to look for as habits in regular FGC most of the time, actually. Yeah, it does depend a lot. Like, you know, for Guy, for example, my entire character is built around this, you know, this command grab 50-50. So how exactly they're guessing in regards to that, like what their habits, like which way they lean, is a very important thing for me to try and figure out, right? Depends a lot on like what your character is trying to do and what the answers to it are. Like, it's very important to understand your own character first, and then you can start trying to read how people are fighting your characters. You can also see maybe, do they have a misunderstanding? Are they getting knowledge checked on something that you could possibly exploit? That was, you know, a little lucky. Everyone knows what Geef is trying to do. There's no mystery. Yeah. Zoe and Granblue, JP in Street Fighter 6. Yeah, I mean, so, you know, I guess for both of them, for example, as far as your zoning, how are they? Whoa, wow, that is some DJ art technically. Like, how are they responding, right? How are they responding to your zoning? Are they rolling a lot of dragons? You know, are they jumping a lot to get through your shit? Right? What do they do when you put down portals? What do they do when they block a spike? What do they do when they block a ghost? Right? Are they just down backing all the time? Do they parry a lot? So should you therefore try to like teleport and come and grab them as JP? Right? It's basically like the habits that matter. There are like universal things. Certainly, like, do they mash on wake up a lot or something like that? But a lot of it is going to come down to just like your own character and what they are doing around your options, right? It's old DJ. God, this costume is so ass. It looks a lot better in Street Fighter 6. But no, I just don't like the art. I got nothing against the costume. Though I do like his new look better, certainly. That is just punishable. Probably should have done medium SPD, if I'm being completely for real with you. Oh, he mashed on wake up. That was even a reaction to the bear grab, right? He just didn't want my ass there. Maxima! I 668 with the Neela. So true, Bester. Don't we all? Or shouldn't we all? Really? I wasn't plus enough to crouch medium punch there. I'm +3 off that shit, I thought. What's wrong? Whoa! Yep, that's fair. That's got a nice little... A tiny little anti-air hitbox! He whiff punished my sweep with DI? Okay, well, we're chilling on the bright side. We're alive. DJ ascent. Oh, wait. Okay. I tried to EX SPD him. I didn't realize I was burnt out. I definitely should have level 3 just in case. He was still dead, but it would have been a lot safer. Yo, Wesley Snipes costume. What happens if you input throw when crouching in this game? You throw. What do you mean by this? You get, like, you certainly, Geef even has, like, specifically a down back throw, right? Most characters don't, but you just like, if you're down backing, for example, or if you're crouching and you throw, and Geef even has a down throw. There's no, like, input restriction of, like, if you're crouching, you can't throw. If that's what you're saying. Let's get some Oki, I guess. Let's not go too crazy. Yeah, DJ level 1's not a reversal, so you can't even really do anything about this. I think he's dead to the stun combo? He might not be. I might have miscalculated here. Okay, he is. Dead, indeed. I have to remember exactly how much damage that does. It's like burning myself out for that there, you know. If he wasn't dead, suddenly that round is actually kind of losable. Not like, we still would have been in a great spot if he was like almost dead, but... We could certainly have just gone for the two drive bar route that does a little bit less damage, right? Oh, it's raining outside. Wait, is that? I think it sounds like that. It sounds like it's hailing outside. How? Oh my god. Okay. Sorry if the mic's picking it up. I'm gonna close my window in a second here because I think giant snow rocks are falling on me. In fact, while this happens.
Holy shit, my window is closed. It's just so loud. It's so loud outside. My window is... The mic's not picking that up. You guys can't hear that. I'm looking at the OBS right now. If I... Oh my god! Dude, it sounds like I'm on the 10th floor of an apartment building, right? It sounds like someone is... I thought I won the dungeon. Okay, that was 2-0. It sounds like someone is actively banging on my window. Like throwing like a shotgun spray of pebbles at my window. I live in Toronto. Yeah, I'm a Canadian. Oh my god. All right. Well, I mean, should be fine. It's the mic's not picking it up. It's so like however loud my voice is to you right now, it's louder than that. The mic is doing its fucking job. I don't think you guys can. From what I'm looking at the OBS, I don't think you guys can hear that at all. But it's like louder than my voice is right now. Cool. Awesome. Well done. Some old Street Fighters let you tech throws while having 2 LK coming out. Otherwise, when you crouch teched. I don't know. That option select doesn't exist in the game anymore. I know that. Open up. Yeah, Unico on the 10th floor of my fucking building. Just like banging on my door. I'm here. I said something bad about K-pop idols, and now the fans have come to my apartment. Bring it to me outside. Open the door. I knew it, man. I shouldn't have said anything.
You say anything about anything regarding K-pop, and someone faxes you a picture of your house. You didn't even realize they knew who you were. Suddenly they know everything about you. They know your weaknesses. They know how many family members you have. K-pop said JP over. Fuck, man. Yeah, the K-pop stands. They heard me. They heard me saying the K-pop idols have a hard life, and now they've come to kill me. No, sir. He DI'd on Wake Up twice. What an absolute madman. Amnesia? Okay. I don't really care about K-pop. Hold on, don't say that kind of shit. I'll be guilty by association. Man. What about Benjamin sounding like an entire rainstorm against your window? You know, he came prepared. He's got tools. That old man got cooked. Yep, my favorite way to beat Amnesia, man. A lot of the lower MRJPs, they love jumping after they get Amnesia like that. I don't know what it is, but it really does. It works out pretty well. Is he dead? Yeah, nice. Bolaro, yeah, Bolaro. Look at that man. God, that was such a good moment, man. The two commentators like fucking losing their shit that shit's iconic. I mean, I'm biased because I'm a Geef player, but still. Oh, that recovered in time. I'm sorry. There's no justice in the world, Mr. Pearson. Oh, I thought he was gonna wake up Amnesia. Honestly, I was getting ready to potentially stop that. Yeah, when you block a spike, you get to walk forward slightly, right? That's sort of the trade there. You don't get that much ground on him, but you get to walk forward a little bit. This is a little annoying because he gets to survive a lot of his burnout here. So I'm trying to cheat my way in a little, and it worked because I want to pressure him more while he's in burnout. Exactly. Bolao. Pierce, 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 away. Pierce, shall we? Pierce, no. Okay. This JP feels a little overwhelmed, certainly, which I am not above trying to take advantage of that. Certainly, you're not gonna catch me being the bigger man here. Are you dead? I don't think so. It's gonna be a little bit more. Get throw looped. Reversal? No. Good reversal discipline, I must say. To shreds. No. Pierce. It's a good thing JP's voice sounds so majestic. Yeah, I gotta hear those voice lines all the time. It's good that he did absolutely cook on them. Pierce. Go. Pierce. Genuinely, I could 100% see JP's moveset in Under Night, which I cannot say for most of SF's roster. JP is like an enigma, right? Because people say, like, he's a Netherrealm character. You're saying he would belong in Under Night. Apparently, JP belongs everywhere except Street Fighter 6, right? Like, he just, I think what it is JP is just cool, right? JP is just cool. You want JP in your favorite fighting game, because he is... That Akuma art is amazing. Oh my god, that is the best. That's the best thing I've ever seen, I think. That Akuma art is so good. Now observe. Pierce. Care to hear how this ends? In ruin. Oh, he doesn't back tech? Wait a minute. Huge if true. Get throw and looping. It's nice for me, it's just drive gauge. Recovery! He backdashed, goddamn. He's not like necessarily guaranteed a punish there. I just hit a button after because I thought, I didn't see him jump, so I thought it was still my turn. Hold on, it's still losable. Let's not get too stupid with it. It's still Akuma that we're fighting here. Lend me some power. This is base Lucci we're up against. He's still plus there. Oh. Nice. He was dead as soon as he blocked that headbutt anyway. So we're chilling. JP is 9 the Phantom, sensibly balanced son. I don't know about sensibly balanced. I think JP is really good now. Should have done my save jump, man. Though if that was light DP, that might have still beaten it, honestly. Good parry. Big Dogathan. Large Mogathan. Okay, cool. Fair. I'm banking more on this Akuma be like panic trying to get out of the corner, but it doesn't seem to be happening. Compared to 9, he's an honest mid-tier. Well, yeah, I guess it depends on, in their own games. Yeah, relatively. The delivery on meaningless effort. 2 ashes is amazing. Yeah. Well, that's got 1 and done. Care to hear how this ends? In ruin. Meaningless efforts. He's so good, man. He's so cool. I think, like, I do love JP a lot. I think of all of the newcomers, I think he's the one they did the best, for sure. And, you know, Jamie's cool, Kimberly's cool, Manon's cool, right? Marissa's, you know, Marissa's cool. I like her personality a lot. That's just like, Marissa, again, I don't like the fucking, like, helmet hair they gave her. I think it looks so silly. But JP is just, he's something else, man. I mean, Luke technically, I guess, counts too. He's not, he was in Street Fighter 5, but he is a newcomer, certainly. But I think Luke is more so carried by Alex Lee than anything else, right? I think Capcom just got really lucky that Alex Lee is beloved by everyone and got them and the Memphis meme and everything. That doesn't side swap, so that's good news. That does, so that's worse news. Jumping out of pressure? Is that what I just saw? Cheese plus there. Can't really do too much about that with her being burnt out, having no super gauge. Okay. Kim is not afraid to use her level 1, certainly. That low crushed me. That's horrible news. Jamie and Kim are my goats. I do feel like Marissa, Manon, and Lily are pretty much failed characters. Manon, I wouldn't say. I think the only like failure is a you know, that's a stark accusation, right? I think the only failure probably is Lily. Like, the character is unpopular and bad, and you know, generally I think looked upon negatively in terms of in a lot of different ways. I don't think anyone else. I think failure is a little harsh for anyone else. Well, she's shimmying, but she's not. Yep. I think she's dead, right? Well, if she's not, it's really close. The full drive gauge is 4,500. This is 4,800. Yeah, she had like 4,900 health. Well, that's kind of bad news. But the trade works out. Definitely a super cool character. JP, yeah. What is Akuma's 5 heavy kick for? A high risk, high reward poke? Yeah, it also is a good punish counter starter for him, I think. It also is a combo extender. I think you can drive rush into it, and it gives him like really good extensions out of drive rush, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's definitely risky to use in neutral. It's very it's very risky because all risk is also amplified if you're Akuma, right? Because every bit of damage you're gonna take is gonna be more meaningful on you than it will be on anyone else. This is horrible. This is really bad, actually. I'm in danger. Being burnt out against Kim in the corner when she's not feels like a recipe for disaster. Yeah, I'm not even sure there was anything I could do about that. I tried to heavy punch, and it didn't come out, but I don't think there was even a big enough gap there. I think I was just dead as soon as I got hit by level 3, to be real with you. Thought for punish counter, what you throw out is 2-1-4 heavy punch. Is that Adamant Flame? Yeah, I actually don't know. I think I've seen Akuma's use it as combo extender as well, right? Like combo filler. Oh, it's team maintenance. So true. So someone make Lily fan art where she had a cowboy hat and those Mexican boots with a giant tip. I'd buy that skin frame 1. I don't even play the character. If you design Lily, but opposite, you get JP. Think about it. A tall, old, powerfully built man whose game plan is to keep you away. Tuesday moment? Yeah. Manon's really cool to me. Not my favorite grappler because of Geef, but I don't think he's terrible. No, again, I don't think anyone is terrible, but I do think... I don't think even Lily is necessarily terrible from, like, a design standpoint in terms of, like, you know, her just being, like, a tiny, cute T-Hawk instead of, like, a giant, muscular T-Hawk, right? I think it's more so Lily's design is just so boring as a character. Sorry, as like, a mechanical character, right? That I think she does kind of become a failure. Technically, for me, it's Wednesday. Damn. Time zones are crazy, man. Near midnight, but Wednesday, so Wednesday moment. For me, I always say that the new day doesn't begin until I go to bed, you know? As a degenerate who often goes to bed at like 3, 4, 5 a.m., depending on the day of the week. I managed to catch a stream. What's going on, man? JP is cool and Lily, you know, isn't. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I don't think anyone is like a failure necessarily, but JP is a smashing success, I think. If anything, I mean, he's been a little too strong for a lot of the time of the video game, but that does at least mean that he's in the spotlight a lot. You know, I think his theme is great. I think the Capcom Cup organizers last year also agreed that his theme was great, a little bit too much. But his theme is great, his design is great, he's interesting. The fact that he like they basically like it's almost like a WWE storyline, you know? Like they introduced him. He's like the heel who kicked your baby face in the head, you know? Like he ruined Ken's life. So already like there's an attachment. If you care about Ken as a character, you care about JP as a character, which I think is a really smart way to introduce him. We're like tying him to like one of the, like, you know, one of the more popular characters in the franchise, right? So I think it was well done in many different ways. Oh, Tatimara, how's it going? All right, so what do we want to do while we wait for maintenance here? this is where I really would love to lab some like Mai's fan shit out. Yeah, I guess. Okay, so we're doing all right so far today, but it is still like, yeah, man, it is like this idea of like SPDing, yeah, SPDing from a crouching position actually is a little difficult. I think I'd still, because most of the time when I do my SPDs, you can see I start at forward, right? I do something like that basically, right? Forward, down, back, back, up, back, and then I'll hit punch on the up back ideally, right? Yeah, something like that. It's a little bit messy, but you get the idea. But yeah, like from crouching, I mean, I think you can still do that. It just becomes a little harder, right? You can also do an SPD the other way, right? Like this. You can go like back, down, forward, or down, back, down, forward, up, forward, and then punch, right? That would certainly be, if I got used to doing that, that would certainly be easier from a crouching position. If you're already down backing, right? It would be easier to probably do it the other way. It's just that input I'm much less familiar with. Yeah, something like that, right? Yeah, back, down, forward, up, forward, and then punch. In general, that's probably really good because reversal SPD is also like this, you know, doing it on like if someone does something that's slightly minus, if you block a couple lights, something like that, right? You're already holding back. Like if Ryu is like, you know, if Ryu does like this or something, right? And we just block a couple of lights like this, right? Being able to SPD from this blocking position is very useful, right? There's a lot of different circumstances that like a defensive SPD like this could be quite good, and it's, you know, it's a little bit more awkward when I try to go forward first. If you're buffering it, that's fine, right? But again, like if you're trying to get it straight, the fact that you have to let go of guard immediately, right, instead of at the end when you're about to hit punch, it certainly would be better to try and practice doing it like this, right? Do you think the SF6 character power level overall should go up or down, and do you think the system mechanics are too impactful / not important enough? Okay, well, not important enough is definitely not true, right? I do SPDs with 412, 369. Yeah, I think it's probably, there's merit in both, right? Like if I'm trying to walk at someone in neutral, then doing, you know, this, basically 6, 3, 2, 1, 4, 7, right? If you know the numpad notation. Or, you know, for people who don't understand that, a 360 that starts with forward, right? Again, forward, down, back, up, back, right? If I'm trying to walk at someone in SPD, it's going to be much quicker to do it starting from forward, right? The same reason that, like, you know, Ryu's Shoryuken, it's nice that the first thing is forward, so it means it's a lot easier for him to do it while he's already walking forward, right? If we're blocking, though, it's going to be much easier to start from back. So I think there's merit to both, certainly, right? Like, if we're trying to learn to do more SPDs in neutral like this, right? It's going to be quite important to be able to do it out of a walk like this very quickly, right? So that's the forward starting 360. Whereas out of a block is the back starting 360. Like it's a lot more awkward, for example, to walk up and then start your SPD from back. You can do it certainly, but I find it to be quite. I'm trying it right now. I find it to be quite the awkward motion. People change SPD inputs based on how you face. I generally always go clockwise. It's not really so much how you face. I think it's more so, and I don't do this either. I pretty much always go clockwise as well, right? But I'm saying I think there is benefits to learning to do it both ways, right? Because different inputs are better in different situations, right? If you're walking forward, the one that starts with forward is better, objectively, right? It's just quicker. You're gonna be able to do, because one of the things about SPD is you have to think about the fact that, yes, this is a 5-frame startup, but like, even if I do this as quick as I basically can, you can certainly do it a little quicker than that. But yeah, even then, right? We're talking, like what? That was forward for a frame or two, down forward for a frame, down for a frame, down back for 2 frames, back for 2 frames, and then up back for a frame, and then 2 frames of me hitting the punch button, right? So again, even though SPD is a 5-frame move, in neutral, actually, it's taking me something closer to like 13, 14 frames to actually input this. So that becomes basically, that's a heavy, right? Like that's the same as me doing like a sweep or something. So it's very easy to like mid-input get interrupted, right? So it is like if you can shave a couple of frames off this, like, you know, if you normally do your SPD starting with back, right? If you can start them from forward, this will be quicker. And also same thing, right? If you're like defending, blocking, and you try to SPD, and then, you know, you get used to, this is the one that I'm not used to doing, but you get used to starting your SPDs from back, that couple of frames of difference is gonna matter in some situations, right? Like, it is basically, if you could get like a buff to your SPD that made, like, if the patch notes said that SPD now started up like 2 frames faster or something, that'd have its own effects on block and stuff when you're buffering. But like that, you know, that'd be really nice in neutral, and that you can basically give that buff to yourself by doing it the right way, right? Doing it the right way based on, you know, what motion you are currently starting from. Are you holding back or holding forward? So like it is something to consider, certainly. I think it's probably overall, I think it's more useful for me right now that I do it clockwise like this, that I start with forward, because when we're trying to learn to like walk up to people and SPD them in neutral, then that's certainly good. And a lot of the times when you're like doing it defensively like this, you are like, you know, you're buffering it out of something a lot of the time, right? Like if Ryu is just like doing a bunch of normals or something, I'm buffering the SPD on block to an extent, right? So it's a little easier. It's a bit of a strange one, I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, it's a little bit easier because you're buffering it. So I think grand scheme of things, I am still, you know, the forward starting ones are more useful, but I wish you can SPD Dhalsim's limbs. Can't
Very
he?
good odds.
Can he not?
This person is incredibly.
I think it's very hard to do, but
practice.
I think he can. Can't he? Let's check. Yo, Game Freak, 9 months, man. Nah? Let's see. I'm curious. Dhalsim's limbs, you can whiff punish Dhalsim's limbs. So I feel like you should be able to, wait. I think you should be able to SPD them if you can whiff punish them. Right, and you actually get out of range of this thing, so it whiffs. Because I know you can, like, smack them like this. They don't have a throw hurt box, I guess? Yeah, it doesn't seem so, huh? That's unfortunate. I never thought about SPDing Dhalsim's normals, but yeah. They have, like, you can smack them, but you can't actually, you can't SPD them, huh? That's unfortunate. You can do stuff like that, for example, right? Or you can even, the timing's a little bit weird, but you can even, like, whiff punish them, theoretically. Yeah. Throw boxes in almost every fighting game are static and tied to the push box, I suppose. See, there certainly seems to be the case here, too, right? Yeah, the easiest way to whiff punish this, actually, this does whiff on crouchers, Dhalsim stand heavy kick. So, like, the easiest way to test a whiff punish is just crouch it and then smack, right? So, yeah, I don't think... It's kind of... Well, we just talked about SPDing from crouching and how it's kind of difficult, but yeah, I don't think you can do that. Rowan subbed for a whole gestation. Reversal the kick, you can Thunderstorm it, if that's what you're talking about. The funnier thing to do, GG's from earlier? GG's, man. The funnier thing to do is this, actually. If you, like, have a hard call-out on Dhalsim sticking out a big normal, EX bear grab, even, like, the non-EX bear grabs, the armor starts up a little bit slower on them, so you have to be a little bit more preemptive, right? But EX bear grab, boom, immediately. And it gives you, like, you get actual, like, knee Oki off of this, too, right? It's like, it's kind of high risk, high reward, but it can go really well in the Dhalsim matchup. If you land one of these, you're, like, immediately in and winning. Right, because unlike SPD, you do get real Oki off of this. You can, like, knee, you can delay a knee and, like, make it actually hit meaty and beat DIs and everything. Yeah, stuff like that. So that is a nice little funny you can do in the Dhalsim matchup that we learned recently. Is Steam still offline? Can you level 2 Dhalsim's normals? Should be able to, yeah. I mean, level 2 is a strike, right? That's a little slow, though. I probably have to do it. Preemptively. Hold on. Wait. Oh yeah, you get the idea, right? You certainly can do it, right? He extends his hurt box in level 2. It actually, you know what? He can extend himself into the pull box of level 2, which is a new one, like the wind box. He's not in it. He sticks out his leg, and now he is in it. That's very curious. Well, let me see. Let me close the game and come back here and see if... or maybe not close the game, but it's like try and go back to the menu. Is Steam still offline? No, it's not. Yeah, okay, so you just have to turn it off and back on again. That should be fine. Street Fighter 6. Yeah, I don't know if Thunderstorm is finally going to have its time to shine when Elena comes out. My guess is still no. Because, like, even if a character does have all kicks, first off, some of those kicks are not going to hit the Thunderstorm hurt box, right? How many gifted for you to master Dhalsim? I don't think that's quite on the menu for me right now. How do you deal with Akuma's heavy kick? The second hit whiffs on crouchers. If you just crouch it, like if he's just sticking out in neutral like that, the second hit whiffs on crouchers. So if you crouch it, he's like minus 175 million and you kill him, basically. Like, Geef can, like, full-on get a crouching heavy punish counter and then drive rush knee after. Even on big bodies? Even on big bodies. I guarantee you. I don't actually... I need to buy the DLC so I can lab stuff like this to show people, but, like, no, I guarantee you it works on everyone, yeah. If you... Even Zangief, right? Tallest character in the game. If he crouches, it'll whiff on him. You ever experimented with jump, charge, heavy kick, save jump? I know it exists. No, I have not. Can I use 500,000 bits to force you to master Manon? That's $500. If you want to give me $500, we can. Manon's a grappler. Points, not bits. No, hell no. I was like, if you want to give me $500 to play Manon, I'm not gonna say no. But no, yeah. No, channel points? No, unfortunately not. Street Fighter 6, I'm interested in improving my Geef. There's still a lot to learn on Geef, certainly. There's a video on how to deal with that move. I need to look it up. Akuma's crouch heavy, or stand heavy kick? It just whiffs, right? It whiffs on crouches. It's plus on block if you block the second hit, but... You know, waste that on a grappler? I mean, I like grapplers. But it is true, yeah, like, you know, the second character I play, if we ever do branch out in Street Fighter 6, the second character I play after Geef probably will be Manon, so you don't have to work too hard to get me to play that. I'll do that myself. Get throw and loopant. Get throw and loopant. I have a ton of fun with On. I agree. It's Geef is my guy though. Geef is the character I have the most fun with, and I mean, as you can tell from if you spend any amount of time watching me, we still have a lot of time, a lot to learn on Mr. Geef. He didn't flash kick there, which is interesting. He hit heavy punch, so maybe that was a misinput of sorts. Sonic Blade. Blade. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I could still catch the extended hurt box. I could not still catch the extended hurt box. I tried to jump over the boom, which I think he tried to do right there. Oh, he was so stuck in hit stun for so long. I didn't think I was that early. I was way too early. Yeah, this has not been my world's greatest round. Yeah. Would you ever play Lily? Also, what's good? She seems so boring, man. She seems so boring. Like, I feel like I would sooner rather play like many non-grappler characters before I'd rather play Lily. Like, even if you're winning, she seems so boring. Her design, like her gameplay design, is just so uninteresting. I feel like. I would do it so I could like better complain about her, basically. Oh, he guessed correctly. Well done. I thought I down back there. I guess I must not have. Can you please leave a gap here? No, you can't. Okay, I'm dead. Nice, good games. Oh, you didn't get the cinematic hits, but it was still enough. Really kind of badly designed? Yeah. What is Sonic Blade for outside fighting zoners? Does it faster come out the boom once you set it up? Oh, what is Sonic Blade for outside of fighting zoners? Does it faster come out once it's set up? I mean, it enhances the projectile, certainly. You can also, yeah, like the enhanced Sonic Boom, if you want it, it can go even faster than the normal ones. If you like fully get, like you get the perfect, you get like the EX or something, it becomes like basically, it goes fucking full screen. I think he gets a better knockdown off of it too. Like it just enhances Sonic Blade, or Sonic Boom to my understanding, in basically every way that you would want, right? It also is a shield for Guile in and of itself, right? Sonic Blade. Like just putting it out there is just a wall that you put up between, like, you know, Geef can't like walk into you because Sonic Blade is there, right? So it's also in and of itself just a shield for Guile to hide behind in matchups where he's trying to zone. You see right there? See what I mean? It's a shield on the ground that I can't really fuck with if I don't interrupt him when he's setting it up. Got to jump. Got tagged. What? I didn't miss my combo. That should have converted. I just missed. I just fucked it up. Oh, I tried to jump, but yeah, the timing was off. It has a hitbox while spinning? Yeah. Lily gameplay is like crouch heavy punch, 2, 6, 3 LK, strike throw, repeat for 5 minutes? Yeah. She's like 2 moves the character, except like Guile's 2 moves are at least like kind of cool, right? I guess he goes, perfect! And he's like beating your ass and he feels in control and stuff like that. I just he was just straight up dead, and I was like, what if I missed the kill? I should have EX'd him. I thought that would kill. I should have EX layered it. Well, that's a problem. Off timing. You kind of have to jump at this Guile guy, right? You're not going to make your way in on the booms. They're too fast. If you just parry, he can keep you in the same spot, basically. It's going on, Suki. Guile also has some neat normals. That's true. Guile's 2 moves the character, but like, in parentheses, not really. He has a lot of nice ways to rush down if he so desires. He's got some really fun combos that are super hard with the boom loops and shit. Oh. Almost caught. I think, like, the extended hurtbox is that big, right? Like, I did almost catch that. I think it was more so that I was too late than that the hurtbox wasn't big enough. Didn't mean to do this. Definitely meant to do level 3. But I guess, you know, here we are. Rock you like a hurricane. Let's do some decent drive gauge damage to him and regain a good bit while we're here. He has loved jumping out of the corner. I'm definitely keeping an eye out on that, potentially. Exhibit B. We're in a really good spot here. Yeah, I mean, we're suffering on drive gauge a bit, but there's really no reason to be too worried. We have this Guile in the corner. Yeah. I did that for the Guile unblockable, because he's down backing so much, but he just jumped and it caught him too. Pog. Do you get any better Oki off level 2 plus level 1 versus level 3? Yeah, you do actually get Oki on level 2, level 1. You don't at all on level 3, pretty much. No, nothing real anyway. If they're like really passive, you can like just run in with the jump scare and get them that way. You can drive rush into like a delayed EX Siberian Express on level 3, but you don't get any real Oki if they do anything. Whereas off level 1, you can like straight up drive rush headbutt into it. Oh, empty jump throw is fair. Yep, we love a reversal SPD when he's slightly minus after his shit. That's fair, again. Thought he crossed me up. I didn't actually, I thought I fucked it up because I didn't block cross up there. Jumping out of pressure, one of the classic blunders. I don't want to be burnt out against Guile, because it's kind of like a death sentence. Trying to walk forward a bit to get some of this drive gauge back. Oh, nice. I was trying to like slowly walk forward, walk back, because you get a lot more drive gauge back passively when you get a lot more drive gauge back passively when you do that, when you walk forward versus walking back, right? Why don't you do health stabs from level 2 level 1? I think you know the answer, but in case you are genuinely asking, it's really difficult and I'm bad at the input. Bonk, bonk. Probably busy with uni stuff when Galleon comes out. That's unfortunate. Isn't May like summertime? Yeah, see, Sonic Blade makes the projectile go super fast if he wants it to. Was not ready for the air-to-air there. I was trying to cross up jump him. That was extremely fortunate. Okay. Fairish. I think I've labbed out that if we crouch medium punch there, we can actually borscht off that. I forget. No, I know, yeah. Nice grappler jumps, thank you. Love how Flash Kick also has a just frame, but the only thing it does is make it hit even harder. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, because he goes like somersault or something, right? If you get like the good input. I did not realize that Flash Kick had a, or I forgot. I think I did know that and I forgot it. Wait, I wanted to lab something out just now. What? Guile. It was Guile, and it was. I hit him with a combo and I said something. What did I say? I hit him with a combo and I said something. I was like, you know, you can actually. It's not. I feel like I don't lose my train of thought this easily usually. Hold on. Oh, yes, the drive impact crumple. The drive impact crumple. I don't think you can get if he blocks it. I don't think I can't like hell stab into borscht. I don't. Wait, can I? I thought I couldn't. Yeah, but I think I can crouch medium punch into borscht. Yes. That's what it is. Yeah. We can't hell stab into borscht, but we can crouch medium punch into borscht. Yeah. Even though crouch medium punch doesn't send them as high, it like floats them for longer. It's still a little tight both ways apparently. It's still a little ass both ways apparently. There you go. But yeah. Dynamite. Yeah. And then if they don't block it, it's easy regardless. Right? I mean, you can probably just borscht them straight up off the wall. I think if they do this, like they're technically airborne. Yeah. Yeah. Hell stab or. Actually, does Hellstab still not work here? Looks like maybe still doesn't? Let me TK it properly. Yeah, maybe not, actually. Okay, yeah, so just crouching medium punch regardless. Okay. That's like a nice 2-bar option if we want to. Because we can always do something like this, right? This is 4 bars of drive gauge, obviously. It's a lot more damage, but if we're trying to still get some damage and not necessarily completely fuck our drive gauge, this is a pretty solid option. We can also do stuff like this. We can even do stuff like... I'm bad at this too. It's easier than Hellstab, but I'm still ass, yeah. We can do stuff like this too, right? Probably like delay the Hellstab into... Like, hold on. Can we do something like that? Delay the Hellstab into EX Lariat? Can we just EX Lariat right away, actually? No, it won't catch. Is it just not going to work from there? It might just not work from there. Well, all these fighting games have such good lines. Almost got good budget for VAs. Yep. Oh, oh, whoa! The juggle limit on different hits of EX Lariat is different. I see. Okay. So we probably can't do something like this. Yeah, we can't. Okay. So we can't go into like the full EX Lariat juggle into borscht, right? So the most damage you could do is probably something like this. If I had to guess. That's 38? That's like, yeah, it's not super worth it for 2 super bar. I almost wonder, what if we spent, what if we just borsted right away? Is that more or less? The scaling will be lesser. 3790? That's slightly worse, right? Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, it seems like the drive gauge options are just better, right? We can do this. That's 3 bar at that point, and that is less damage. Wow, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, it seems like the double drive gauge options are a little better, right? Like, how much damage is this? Yeah, that's way better. That's way better. You get the shitty EX Lariat hits you can't do anything with? Yeah. I noted. Indeed. Have you heard the story of Alex Lay and Luke saying, let's go? I think I heard it. Max was talking about it, right? He had him on. He took it basically from Max's intro, I think. Let's go. My shit is pretty goated. Hell 7's level 2 is tricky to get consistent with for me. Oh, me too. That's why every time you'll notice I was doing crouching medium punch into level 2, because that shit's way easier. Hell 7's level 2 is certainly... I don't do Hell 7 to level 1 ever either, basically. Because I'm bad at it, and it's tough. Holy shit. See, the Geefs, they smile at each other. No one else smiles anymore. I shouldn't have skipped the intro, though. It might have been BM. Okay. I landed the first SPD of the mirror. That means I'm the better Geef. I think. We're in a little bit of a rough spot, drive gauge-wise now. This will help. We get like a full drive bar back, basically, when we land SPD. Oh! Yep, I didn't do that on purpose. Yeah, if Geef tries to get a little too antsy with the Oki on SPD, a Geef can defensively, on wake up, basically, SPD him out of it. I didn't bait that on purpose. Oh, Lariat is so ass. It just happened to work right there that I was going for the jump scare. And he just picked an option that lost to it. No, sir. That's gonna work. The EX Lariat. A little bit more reliable. See, and now things could flip on their heads very quickly. I think this Geef, I'm gonna maybe, this Geef I think is feeling a little antsy. I'm gonna let him jump at me and try to kill him. Yeah. I mean, if I'm gonna get one of those, though, yeah. If I'm gonna get a knockdown like that, I'm not just gonna play defensive, but... According to him, the devs at the recording booth were confused and asked, where's he going? He won the round? Oh, you're talking about that. Yeah. They were like Japanese, right? Like, let's go where? Why does he need to go? I don't understand. Yep. I do like that jump medium punch, Oki, man. That's a quick, easy inclusion. Oh, okay. So it's still not gonna be that much damage, yeah. Considering that's like 35% scaling, that's pretty impressive. But, we're still fine there. Get off of me. I'm not doing nearly as much drive reversal as this Geef. Makes you wonder. Yeah, he is slightly minus there, aka he's in a 50-50. Oh my god! I should have punished him with something faster, like a chop or something. My bad. Oh, baby. I didn't think he was gonna jump. Caught him out of the air, though. Is OD Lariat a safe jump? Fake. It's you know, it's a fake safe jump, kind of. I'll show you what I mean after this match, or after this set. The answer is technically kind of. If you don't do anything, it is. If you land with an aerial, it's very much not. I'm gonna die this round, I think. Yeah. I'm very dead. Yeah. If you don't do anything, it'll beat OD DPs, but lose to light DPs. But who's doing light DP on wake up, right? Unless they know. But if you do any sort of aerial, you get extra recovery, extra landing lag, and therefore you will be fucked over. Whoa, okay. He's pulling some momentum back, certainly. You gotta hand it to him. I'm not hitting a button. I'm dead. Wait, really? I didn't think I was hitting a button in time. I'm the world's great. I was a little worried about the possibility of level 3. I started holding up, but I thought I did it after the cinematic. I guess my animal brain was ready a few frames faster than my conscious mind. Oh, you hate to see it happen. Even when it means that you win, you hate to see that happen to a fellow Geef. I do. Truly, my heart goes every time I cross up Lariat and I just see it whiff like that. Even if it's like in my favor and I win, I still don't like that. Let me show you, Bobby. So basically, what's gonna happen is, say that, for example, we do OD Lariat is plus 30. Please don't do anything on wake up real quick, Ryu. Yeah. OD Lariat is plus 38, right? Geef's total jump arc like this is 44. right? So he lands on the 44th frame. Now you might notice that something like if I grab Ryu here and I tell him to do OD, oh, it's punches, not kicks. Yeah, if I tell him to do OD Shoryu, it's 6 frames, right? So Geef exactly lands on the frame that the OD Lariat would hit, or the OD DP would hit him, right? However, if I do a move like this, now we have to do some math here, but do you see 25 plus 7 plus 5 plus 10? That's 47 total, right? You get 3 extra frames of like landing recovery basically when you land with a normal. So this means that I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be recovered by frame 47. The OD DP is gonna hit me on frame 44, so that's not gonna work. So to show you in practice what this means, if I have Ryu OD Shoryu on Wake Up, if I do EX Lariat and I empty jump and land block, I'm safe, right? And I can kill him. However, if I do EX Lariat and I try to like land with a JHP or something, I get hit, right? Nothing has changed, but there's the 3 extra frames of landing recovery you get when you don't empty jump, right? So now it doesn't work. Notably, if you are fighting Geef, right? Light Shoryuken, you may notice from Ryu, if I just grab him here and have him do a light Shoryu, 5 frames, right? Not invincible on Wake Up. Not invincible on Wake Up, but if you see a Geef jumping after EX Lariats, he has no choice but to get hit by this, right? Because this hits him on frame, is that only in the corner? No, it'll work mid-screen too, we'll talk about that in a second. But this hits him on frame 43, right? He's plus 38, so you have to wait 38 frames, and then you do your DP that starts on frame 5, so hits him on frame 43, he lands on frame 44. So if I have Ryu do on Wake Up here instead of OD, if I have him do light Shoryuken, right? Then now, even this empty jump will get caught, right? Oh, well, I mean, sometimes apparently it'll fucking cross him up, which is hilarious. In the corner, it crosses him up. That's funny. Okay, cool. But hypothetically, if I were to just neutral jump like this, you see? Good to know. That's good news. I don't know if that happens to every Shoto. But yeah, if I just like neutral jump and try to land like this, same time frame, right? But I'll get hits because I'm getting hit the frame before I land. But yeah, I did not know this. If Ryu does this, at least he gets crossed up. I wonder if that happens to Ken too. Yeah, that's really funny. Hold on. Okay. Well, and then in the mid screen, all of this still applies, right? In the mid screen, Ryu probably wouldn't get crossed up either, if I have to guess. Yeah, in the mid screen, for example, this just works, right? But yeah, same thing in the mid screen. If I get an OD Lariat and I tell Ryu to OD Shoryu on his Wake Up, if I empty jump, I'll save jump it and kill him, right? If I don't empty jump and I try to like do the jump medium punch Oki that we try to get, I get punish countered and die, right? I am now curious. I did not. I learned. I hope that was helpful, Bobby. I don't know if you play Geef or you're trying to kill Geef. If you're trying to kill Geef, definitely Wake Up with light Shoryu. If you ever see him jump after he does this, right? Then he dies. I believe with I think Ken has a very similar sort of thing, right? I think most OD DPs are 6 frames. No. Yeah. So Ken is 6 frames. Then his light DP is it's heavy. Sorry. His light DP is also 5. Yeah, so Ken will do the exact same thing. I wonder, does Ken have some privilege here? Will Ken get crossed up in the same way that Ryu will, or is it actually gonna work for him if I do this? Is anyone surprised? Is anyone surprised that this only happens to Ryu? Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ken does not get crossed up in the same way that Ryu does, because why not? I don't know what the difference is, but no, Ken's light Shoryu, it just works even in the corner. I guess his doesn't have as much forward momentum at the start, which could be worse in some ways, but for this circumstance, Ryu gets fucked over and Ken is totally okay. How curious. Amazing. Never change Ken. Because he's the master? I guess so. Ken is privileged and no one is surprised. Super cool. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Oh, Marissa, what the hell? How often do you see Marissas these days? A rare breed. Ustinaj? I just don't. I really. Marissa is like one of the. I was talking about newcomers and like who I think is like well done and who's not as much, right? Marissa, I think, is one of the coolest designs I've ever seen. Except, why does her hair look like that, man? Like, it's such a deal breaker for me personally. Like, she looks so cool, and she's fucking huge, and she's jacked, and, like, her personality's amazing, right? Everything's so awesome. But, like, why does her hair look that stupid? Why is her hair... I get it, it's a helmet. It's a gladiator helmet. But, like, really? I feel like Marissa is, like, nearly, like, perfect in terms of being, like, a very interesting character design, right? But why does her hair gotta look so... I feel a very similar way about Aki, too. I like Aki looks so cool, but then it's like, I don't know, her hair has to look like some sort of like, some hat of some kind, I'm not sure. Oh! Everyone on Mercy Discord is a mod to change her hair. That makes perfect sense to me, yeah. Because she's so cool. Even her, like this outfit 3 I really like. I think wait, is this outfit 3? Or is the wedding dress outfit 3? I forget. Whatever outfit this is, I do really like this. I'm getting drive rush overheaded to hell and back. Whatever, like all of her outfits I think are really cool. But like, why is her hair so stupid? Why is her hair so dumb, man? Why do we have to make her hair so dumb? Was that really necessary? I'm gonna get perfected, I think. Get away from me, please. I don't want to get perfected. If I can help it. Like, SPD. Emergency. Okay. Okay. Are we making this comeback? Oh, I should have level 3, man. I thought she would respect it. She didn't, really. Oh, you can't punish that. Give sweep. Kind of hard to punish if he spaces it out well. It's so big. Oh, I tried to dash up and 720 them, but they were DI. I thought they were going to be more defensive. I didn't think they would DI me. That does make sense, though. I think if I DI back, I would have died. So it does... Oh, make... Oh, immediately? Okay. Sure, it's going to be a decent chunk of damage. Simply spend money on a skin and the problem is solved. Yeah. Similar thing with Aki, right? Aki has a skin where her hair is not so stupid either. Makes you wonder if they did that shit on purpose. Makes it seem likely they did, at least. Alright. That's pretty good. A lot of damage, and flips the drive gate situation on its head, basically. We go back to green, she goes to yellow. Not super deep in the yellow, but, you know, she would certainly rather be in a different situation. I had a feeling she might be inclined to do some Superman punching there. She seemed to enjoy it in neutral. I had the EX Lariat, like, my finger was hovering my OD macro. I had the EX Lariat red D. This Marissa did that once, and I was like, that's an interesting... That was like Superman punching in neutral like that is an interesting enough habit that it's a lot of information that the Marissa gave me, right? The more uncommon a choice someone makes, the more info that tells you about their playstyle. If they're doing the same shit that everyone else is doing, then, you know, whatever. But if they do something, like, notable, then you really gotta write that down. Oh, I got crossed up. I didn't notice. I tried to do it again. Bonk. Bonk. Thought she would jump, trying to avoid an SPD reset. No, she did not. I didn't body splash! I tried to body splash! This is horrible. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Could be worse, anyway. That was supposed to be sweep! Oh, I was so dead. I was so dead. Okay. That time I'm close enough. Yeah, I didn't space it out. I got crossed up again. Holy shit. Opponent is a random player? I don't think so. I don't think I would not describe what the Marissa is doing as random. This is more so that, you know, yeah, like using Superman punch in neutral like that is like noteworthy, right? So it's something that I need to like pay more attention to than like, oh, this Marissa down backs on wake up. It's like, well, everyone down backs on wake up. It's not really a tell of how they play, right? For example, that's why it's much more notable, for example, when someone mashes on wake up. Like how much? Oh, you can't DI that. I don't know why I was like, haha, it's my chance. Well, this should work actually. Using a very heavy button here. Even though level 2 is a horrible reversal, it should work out fine there. Oh my, wake up! Fair enough. Random select, they got the icon under the name. Oh! I see. I meant random in terms of like they are playing randomly. I mean they're literally playing a random character. Oh, random select doesn't change between games like it does in Granblue here? I like that Lunalu switches you every single game. I think that's fun. Just a little drive gauge intensive, but I just like the idea of, yeah, putting her in basically one of them guess for game situations, exactly like this. Yeah. Yeah. So me jumping as much as I do, for example, is certainly noteworthy information, right? Like I jump significantly above average clip. Okay. The overheads are not really a problem in the grand scheme of things. They're even less damage than a throw. But he's plus there because she charged it. Oh, I tried to SPD. Yeah. I want a ram select that swaps you every round. That sounds fun. That seems a little much. But yeah, I guess, you know. Okay, not the best punish there. We'll take that. Bonk. Bonk, little backdash. Walk into her range and backdash after. I need to bait one of these drive reversals. Nice, at some point. From this Marissa, I was actually ready for the cross-up. That time, not my own cross-up, though. I tried to twice now. I've tried the body splash, and I've somehow fucked it up. I'm taking out a character that swaps you at least every round, if not mid-round. Mid-round sounds truly ridiculous to me, personally. That's just my dumbass. What do I know? I was meant to be a 720. This is a slight problem. This is a slight problem. I really need to be. I need to be sweeping these. Yep. I need to be sweeping those on reaction, and I was just kind of letting her get away with it. Nice, nice, nice. At that range, I mean, I could try jumping over them, but that's obviously a problem too. But I had to be like more ready to do something about the Gladii there, and I just wasn't. It doesn't have armor against lows, right? Even the EX one, I'm pretty sure doesn't have armor against lows. So I should have been on reaction sweeping, but I was a little too spooked being in the corner. Do. Wow, so meaty. What the hell? Headbutt has like 8 active frames or something like that. That is art of Ryu, certainly. It's an interesting art style. A little big, homie. I want to range check the swaps every 10 seconds. This is a Doug video at this point, surely. I feel like he's probably, you know, if Doug was a fighting game streamer, he would have made something like this somehow. Oh, it's not in range. Yep. Crouch medium punch isn't quite that big, unfortunately. Get grabbed, Ryuthan. Lose half your health. That's fair. Not spacing that sweep out too exceptional. Should be, you know, if I had SPD'd him on defense, like I probably should have there for the first time he does that in a set. He parried, we'd have actually gotten a punish counter. It would have been so great. Instead, we are now still in a little bit of danger here, certainly. Oh, what the hell? I guess I waited too long. I hit the crouch medium kick, and I tried to chop him after, and I got counter hit. I just didn't do it right away, basically. I didn't do it back to back. He poked me out way later than I thought there. I let go of the armor on heavy punch. So I'm trying to, like, not, you know, fully charge it necessarily. That was bad. Geef often can't do the see a sweep, block a sweep, do a sweep thing, because his sweep is too slow. Doug as a fighting game streamer is the only thing that could rival your power. He does play Guilty Gear, I believe. I know he puts a lot of the music in his videos sometimes. Okay, thank you for the trade combo headbutt. Big appreciated. Amazing. Fireball drive rush at your own risk, Ryuthan. I am trying to actually wait for the fireball to come out, so I don't get caught by Hashogeki. Mr. Hashogi! Oh my god, I had my read too early, man. Still winnable. Oh my, I'm at 720! Where's my 720? Oh god, man. Not like this. Couple of very unfortunate happenings. Light Hasho, nice. You know what I tried to do right there? I tried to jump out of pressure. Man. I gotta point out the notebook. If I just blocked, I didn't even mash there, right? That was a jump. Couple of close rounds with this Ryu, certainly. Oh, that still hit me. It's Ryu the strong guy. It's Ryu the strongest Shoto. Well, the strongest Shoto's got to be someone, and it's not Ken. That's for damn sure. I guess, you know, why not be Ryu? Didn't need to drive rush there. Should have stopped after one crouch light punch and gone for... See, that's good. That was a bit of an SPD on in neutral-ish, kind of. That was still not safe. I thought I spaced that out a little better that time. Oopsie. So right there I emptied. Oh, nice. Caught me delayed second. Right there I... also, why are we teching the mid-screen? God, go open up the notebook, please. No, not that. That's the friends list. Open up the notebook. It says... hold on. Back jump instead of throw tech in the mid-screen. Because that exact thing doesn't happen if we back jump instead of throw tech in the mid-screen, if we so choose to tech a throw. Nice. Get down here, Ryu. Terry is the strongest Shoto, so true. I need to be SPDing there. Remember when I said that at the beginning of the set too? When he's slightly minus like that, the last thing he should be feeling comfortable doing against Geef is parrying. So we should be representing the fact that if he's still E- there, we can very much end his life with an SPD. What the? I didn't have the drive gauge for that? I didn't realize I had lost some. You know, it was a bit of a stupid idea. Okay. That was very lucky. We'll take it. He's the counterpart to Ken, the weakest Shoto? Exactly, exactly. I don't know who the strongest Shoto is, but it can't be that Ken guy, so. Ryu's at least a better choice. Oh, nice. Got caught running in. No, sir. Nice. This is a nice little bit of momentum that we're building. We can get a knee for Oki there. Actual, real Oki for real Americans. Okay, now we're kind of chilling. Honestly, now you kind of have to come to me, Ryu. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was very fortunate. Okay. That's bad. That could be worse. We have given up some screen space in my pursuit of passivity, but it's fine because we check this. 100% certified Oki, yeah, Canadian made, homegrown Oki, just like Mama used to make. I thought I tried to do the funny, man. No funny for me. Wake up SPD, he's the world's greatest. Oh, nice. He got the SPD out or the DP out kind of late, but it worked. Nice. 1, 2, Django. Perfect, Barry! Okay. Not the worst thing that could have happened in the grand scheme of things. A little late on the jump. Why am I throw teching there? While I'm alive. Right, he can get a DP off. I was gonna say, while I'm alive. I need to know, Brick, how delayed are my messages when I'm texting from my car totally legally? How would I know that? I guess, well, you can see, I didn't read it as soon as you sent it, so yeah. That does sort of foil that experiment, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. See, that at least we tried to mash out after when he was light, when he was minus. That is at least better than jumping. This is that light Hasho is a particularly strong option against that sort of shenaniganry. Okay. That's pretty good. Good health swing, but also a good drive gauge swing from him blocking those 2 headbutts and us landing those 2 headbutts. Geef gets quite a bit of drive gauge from stuff like that. Do. Homegrown. Farm to table Oki, man. Oh. Okay, empty jump SPD. We love that for us. This Ryu has been a little comfortable parrying for my tastes. Exactly. Little comfortable parrying there, Ryuthan. Oh. Oh, that recovers in time, huh? So true, bestie. No, sir. Stay down. Get throw looped. God, I love Street Fighter 6. Never take throw loops out. Organic and natural Oki is the way to go. Yeah. Free range Oki. You know, low stress, farm, you know, grass fed. Sure you can. That's funny. That'll cross him up. Round start, drive rush 721. That would be a pretty baller thing. That would be a pretty large, nuts, big man thing to do. It would be a pretty sizable penis action of me, I feel like. Perhaps one day. Perhaps in this very set, if I get such a chance. Oh, heavy SPD was too small for that even? Oh, he should be back jumping, not throw tucking. We've been over this. Nice. Solid anti-airing. Okay. Honestly, for a whiffed heavy punch, there are worse things that could happen to me. Oh, lows. Yeah. Okay. Hi. I didn't think you would leave a gap to kill me like that. Sure. You wouldn't drive rush a car. I think we get SPD that, actually, if I remember correctly. Oh, I tried to jump. I thought she was gonna... Nice. I thought she was going to throw me there. It implies the existence of GMO, Oki. It's true. That's the kind of shit Akuma and Bison be getting. I don't know what the fuck that is. It is not farm to table. That kick, I keep thinking I'm gonna cross that kick up, and I'm not. I think it's because Body Splash is just extending my hurt box prodigiously, so. Jude. Nice. Oh, jump scare never hurt nobody except the guy getting jump scared. Nice. Little SPD never hurt anyone except the guy getting SPD'd. A little jump scare never hurt nobody except the guy getting jump scared. Alright. GMO Oki is the fake jump he gets off OD Lariat? Yeah. I like that. Oh, I tried to do it. I tried to do round start, drive rush 720. I'm not gonna hold you. That was exactly the intention right there. I tried to do it right there too, but I got set. I got SPD. GM Oki. Even has like a funny name. I tried to dash in SPD there. No such luck. Oh, I got clipped. It's true. No, level 3, okay. She's back dashing. She's aware of 720 and she does not want it anywhere in her life. Oh, bad knee. Bad knee. And there's level 3 that time. Yeah, makes sense. I'm not dead, but that knee was a bad idea. A GM Oki is when I play Melty, get a knockdown on the corner, and spam 3 summons as C Nero. I guess it depends. Is GMO Oki better or worse than regular Oki? I feel like it's like probably more efficient in some ways, but like, you know, bad for the health of the society. You know? That was a weird way to choose to drive rush check there. Oh, nice. Yeah, she has been looking out for that. I did it a little too predictably. That should not have worked. Certainly. This kick, she's not even DP entering. This kick by itself has soloed the jumps. Yep. That's a way better anti-air normal than I thought, honestly. I thought Jerry kind of had to, you know, she had to DP it up, but my kick is kind of fucking kicking my ass. Well, it's kicking my head, usually, mostly. Considering the, like, even JMK. I'm even trying to JMK early and see if I can, like, you know, with a lot of, like, normal, not, like, special move anti-airs like that, I'm dead, right? Yeah, not even, no super. With a lot of, like, normal anti-airs like that, if you have, like, a deep-hitting jumping move, you can kind of fuck with them, but that it's not working there. I'm not able to really fuck with that kick. It's not meant to be a jump, certainly. There we go. GMO Oki is probably important for survival of characters where the conditions of organic Oki is difficult to grow. Oh, it's difficult to grow? Yeah, it's difficult to grow organic Oki in the conditions they live in. That kick is a brick wall, man. Oh, no! Hey, could you drop your combo real quick? I'm also 720 and when there's nothing to... Yeah, okay. Jerry has hella good anti-airs. The 2MK and air grab are also usable. 2MP. Oh, okay. I was gonna say crouching medium kick doesn't sound right to me. This is like one of the more defensive Jerrys I've ever fought. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like they usually just try and like run at me and hope that I die, which plays kind of right into Geef's win condition. This one is actually like playing a little bit more zonerishly, which I feel like makes more sense. Stuck out a button. Nice. Well done. GMLs get too much of a bad rep due to sci-fi. The safety rules using around it are ludicrous in the UK because we are still using 2012 laws. I don't know what you mean by this. Ludicrous in that there's too many regulations? You want there to be fewer regulations on the GMOs? Or you want there to be more? Jerry DP gotta be the most privileged DP out there. I mean, it is huge. Akuma's EXDP in a lot of ways gets to do shit that it probably shouldn't. For what it's worth. That is Akuma, though, so it's not too surprising. That's fair. Owie. Whoa, okay. Thought she was gonna command grab me. She did not command grab me. Oh, was he no punish counter? I could have teched that? Wait, what? Okay, news to me. Am I dead? No, I'm not. In fact, she's dead, maybe? It's kind of looking that way. Yup. Whee! Whee! Oh, I fucked that up, actually. Actually, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, okay. I thought I hit that too high and I wouldn't get both hits lariat. Too many, you literally have to burn it all after every experiment and use different greenhouses and research. You know, interesting. I know nothing about GMO regulations. My God. It's a special movement on. The problem is I can't block the overhead or react to the low. So this is the exact kind of Manon that really fucks me up. Uh-oh. Wait, wasn't a punish? Oh, that's not a punish. Okay, okay. If she tries to do that, I can jump. Interesting. Her SPD is not as fast as mine, I guess. Okay. Get over there. That's a weird hit, but it still works. Honestly, I thought she would level 1. That wasn't a punish either. Okay, my bad. I thought Shibby, this Mon is trying to fit in command grab and a lot of fake spots. Oh no. Oh, I thought she would keep going after that. Wow. Okay, so that's 3 command grabs was that whole round, basically. 3 command grabs and an overhead. Which character do you struggle with most? Kimberly, probably, I think. Kimberly is probably the character that beats my ass the most regularly, I think. In a way that might also be disproportional to like how good or bad the matchup actually is for Geef. Because like Dhalsim's pretty tough, but like Dhalsim is the worst, like Geef Dhalsim is the worst matchup in the game, right? Like statistically. So I'm not too surprised that I struggle with Dhalsim a little bit. But yeah, Kimberly causes me a lot of trouble, despite probably not even being that bad of a matchup for Geef. It's hard to say. Okay, she parried the platypus. Okay. Bit of a weird conversion there, but don't worry about it. Yeah. I thought that was plus. I guess it wasn't. Stay down. This is not. Interesting. A little too far to punish there. Ooh, oh, and we actually get the... Okay, okay. Just close enough to get the crumple there, too. Just horrible news. I keep guessing command grab, and I keep being incorrect. Uh-oh. And then I don't guess command grab, and I'm very incorrect about that. Yeah, these overheads cause me a lot of stress and strife. Tried to, if she jumped, I was gonna try and borscht her, but no such luck. Yeah, she jumped a little later than I thought. Having a hard time nailing this Manon down. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, well, that certainly helps. I thought she would jump. She didn't jump. Oh god, she didn't jump. Yeah. It's gonna do a little bit of damage too. She's got 4 medals. It's not CA on the bright side. Honestly, not that much. I don't know what that was. I think that was an attempt at the overhead, yeah. Bonk. Nice. No parrying allowed. The platypus. Oh, wait. Would EX have killed her there? It might have. Yeah. A little bit lucky on the air to air. We take those, certainly. You're not going to see me complaining too much. I'm going to round start drop kick her because I think it's funny. Okay. Well, the good news is that shit is punishable as hell anyway. So honestly, her getting the perfect parry just means that I take less damage on that punish than I would have if she hadn't. I meant to SPD her there, and you know, she parried too. So that's the worst, because that SPD would have been turbo effect. Okay. Apparently this Manon is still... She got punish countered for parrying a couple of times, but it has not deterred her, really. Yep, let's do that a little bit more then. Let's deter her a little harder. Okay. I was gonna keep doing NT jump SPD until it stops working, I guess. I'm just gonna keep doing NT jump SPD until it stops working, I guess. It's fine by me. I'm gonna just keep doing NT jump SPD until it stops working, I guess. There's a lesson to be learned here, certainly. Okay, there you go. That counts as it stopping working. Like, what if I just did it one more time? Just for the culture. Oh, I keep trying to heavy punch, and I keep being ever so slightly too... Oh, yeah, you have to neutral jump if you think Manon's gonna command grab, because you can't punish her otherwise. Really? There's a lesson to be learned here. I think I'm too dumb to figure out what it is, but, like, the idea that they still parried that body splash, there's, you know... I talk a lot about how, never assume your opponent is going to adapt and change your their game plan until they show you that they're gonna do it, right? The idea that we got like 5 empty jump SPDs on that Manon and like 4 of them were punish counts because they parried in a row. I said I'm gonna keep doing it until it stops working. I should have kept doing it until it didn't stop working yet. She anti-aired me the one time, but there was never a time that like she didn't anti-air me that she blocked, right? I should have kept going. Right? There's no reason to assume your opponent is going to change their ways until they show you that they will. You're giving them too much credit otherwise, right? DP is fair. We can threaten an SPD on that spin knuckle. Can of spread. Like right here. Oh, she knows. Okay. She knows. So true. I guess we did catch her last time, which kind of does imply that she was jumping then too. Yeah, okay. She knows about the 50-50 here. How interesting. I did delay it properly to hit the air flip out this time, which is good. This Cammy is certainly moving all over the place. Well, I did try to wake up SPD harass, certainly. It's not quite a stun, which is which is horrible news. I did try to jump, and she did preemptively heavy cannon spike me. That is so true, bestie. That is, see, like, remember when I saw, oh no. Remember when I said earlier, the more unorthodox a thing someone does, the more information you get off of them doing, what is happening? The Cammy's trying to kill me, I guess, is really the only thing you can say for sure is happening here. No reversal wake up super from, really? Dude, I would have bet a good amount of money that the Cammy was going to wake up super right there with, from what I think I know. Oh, I fucked up my stun combo. I messed up the thing. Anti-jump DP, she's a woman of taste, and not even the invuln DP. Heavy DP. I mean, she read me. It's true. Like it's a very aggressive way of play that kind of shows me what I am to expect from the rest of this set. Yeah, walking up and like cross-up jumping like that is a real big problem for Gifathin. Okay, shit. You know, I had a feel. I wanted to wake up level 3. I didn't trust in the read. She puts herself in the corner doing that. Oh, I was trying to walk back so that wouldn't cross me up. Fission mailed, dude. I mean, she's dead to level 3, you know. She is dead to level 3 if we can ever fit one of those in. Alright! Dude, I forgot. Yep. I saw her, like, flying at me. I'm like, oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah. Is this in Granblue, the fighting games you play currently? That's right. I forgot about Hooligan kicks my ass, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hooligan kicks my ass on the regular. I'm very bad into Hooligan. Zoners should fly half screen for DI so they can use them at their effective range. What do you mean by this? Oh, like their DI should have more range. No, I thought when you said fly half screen, I thought you meant that, like, you know, when they get hit by a DI, they should fly further. This Cammy really doesn't like me, and I'm like, you know, I'm sorry. I don't know what I did to them. But whatever it is, it's deeply offensive, I think. I feel like keep jumping back to avoid getting. I mean, honestly, like, I probably could have on the way up. I think I could have borsted. Like, I didn't have to get hit 4 times in a row there, probably. I think I could have probably. What could I have done there? Because I don't want to let the Cammy cross me up. But I'm not. But I also like. So I can't stand still because I think that'll let. Like, I can't just stand there because I can't walk back fast enough. But I'm not sure if there was a way for me to. I kind of want to replay review that actually. You're finished. Oh my god. This Cammy's just moving so fast. Yeah, I think that was checkmate. She had no super bar. She was burnt out. She does love to spend drive gauge. It's true. It's true. It's very true. Oof. I should have punished that. That is punishable. Yeah, Hooligan. Oh, okay. Didn't really get anything off of it, which is great news for me. That's fair. Burn out on your own terms, Queen. You were going to burn out on that wake up one way or the other. Might as well get the value of the DP out of it. Oh. You know. That's fair. It's actually safe because we were burnt. Geef again, he can't do the see the sweep, block a sweep, do a sweep thing that a lot of other characters can to the same extent because his sweep is slow. It's huge and he can make it unpunishable a lot of the times if he spaces it well, but it does come with a price. He's almost dead to CA. If she gets into that health range, I will be more okay taking a potential risk on that. Like, right here, for example. Is she jumping? No, she's not. Yep. I don't... Could we have killed... Now that I'm looking at how low her health is, I think we could have killed her comboing into it, honestly. I think that was a completely unnecessary risk. Now that I'm looking at how low her health was there, I think if we had just done one more drive rush cancel, crouch medium punch, hell stab, EX lariat into level 3, I think, or into CA, I think she would have died, like, fair and square. No reset involved. Oh, still gets a trade combo off that, even if I do scratch her with the JMK. Sure. Minus frames into DP. The classic. Okay, I'll get throw-in Lupins. Okay, I'll get throw-in Lupins. I was crouching, so the hooligan command grab whiffed. I was crouching on accident, mind you. I did not intend to make that whiff. It just so happened to work out that way. Stay down, Cammy. Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Like I said, this Cammy does not stay still very much, so I was like considering that the jump scare is probably not a good idea against her, because the odds of her waking up mash or jump are very high, and unfortunately I didn't trust my own reads. So much super gauge he builds off of that throw, man. Oh, we actually recovered in time. I'm very surprised. Oh, I see her in the air. I go, I should stand up. I'm not even thinking about the overhead. I'm not even thinking about hooligan at all. My brain just breaks when I see it. That's fine by me. She's burnt. These cross-up jumps are causing some trouble. Okay, take that trade. Yeah, I don't know what to do about her just jumping in my face point blank like this. It's something that every now and then I run into people who do it. And like, I don't know what Geef does, people who just like walk up to him and jump over him. I know you can probably jump. I guess. Oh, it's this, isn't it? Yeah. That's the tool that I'm missing. Yeah. No EX DP there, really. Genuinely surprised. Didn't mean to jump forward. Meant to neutral jump. Definitely meant to neutral jump. I was trying to neutral jump, catch her doing something on level 3, but I flicked forward, and when I did it, the horror entered my eyes. Should be more ready with a jump medium punch for potential air-to-airs on this Cammy, certainly. She's doing that shit. Not even in the air. Oh, again, gotta be more ready with jump medium punch for potential air-to-airs here. This Cammy is certainly very ready to air-to-air me, and I'm not very ready to air-to-air her. Help me, dude. Hooligan kicks my ass once again. Hold on. There's a world. This Cammy for everything has been... Oh my... I'm not dead, I don't think. This Cammy for everything has been pretty restrained with reversal super. I keep expecting her to do it, and she keeps not doing it. It's a very controlled... Well, maybe not controlled. There's an interesting chaos that this Cammy is doing here. Ah, nice. I didn't think I was in... Okay. Yeah, I don't really... You jump up, you jump up in neutral headbutt, right? That's the idea. Because one of the biggest things this Cammy was doing that was very effective was just kind of like walking up to me like this and like doing this, right? And I think what Geef is supposed to do about that is this, right? Yeah. Yellow's everything but wake up supers. Honestly, it's kind of effective. I expect them to yellow everything. I don't expect them to have like a, like a exception in their code. But yeah, I guess if someone is doing this, Geef is, well, even that. I guess it's on a read though, right? They're supposed to do. This is something that every now and then I run into someone who does this, right? This Cammy was the example now, but it happens every little bit, and I'm not really, because you can't just. The problem is you can't really anti-air those people very well, right? You have to wait so long for Lariat to side correct that a lot of the times you end up just getting hit if they want to do anything. Also, Omar, thanks for the follow, man. My players do that a lot to me, and I'm not really sure like what Geef does about it. I mean, you can certainly like if you think they're gonna do it on a read, you can certainly just neutral jump and like do the headbutt, right? And then this headbutt, you have to do it out of a straight neutral jump. But yeah, that headbutt you can cancel into Borscht as well, right? So like that is something that's pretty good. But yeah, I mean even just like A lot of times, just air to airing with JMP in there would have been very useful for me, right? Because you can also get borscht off this too. I think the big problem is just like in general, I need to be more ready to air that Cammy. If we were gonna be jumping so goddamn much that whole time. Yeah, I guess this is still though an option, right? For specifically people who are just jumping over him like this. I mean, that's a problem though. If you're a little late, that happens. Which you're minus 16. I'm not a huge fan of that. So it does feel like you have to kind of do it on a read that they're gonna jump, not on a reaction to them jumping. Yeah. I think you meant to cross-cut that. I don't know what non-DP characters can do except walk forward. Yeah, I mean, I guess walking forward's not a bad idea, huh? It's like when you see them do this, it's like dash forward and reset to neutral or something. I guess that's right, huh? That probably is the safest thing you can do, is just if someone jumps over you, dash forward like this. It's not like super high reward, but that at least... The problem becomes though more so like if I have Ken in the corner and he does that here, right? I don't want to dash forwards. And you can just like wait and lariat, I guess. Yeah, like if hey, does Ken have like a good cross up button? I actually don't know. If Ken tries to like jump over me and he wants to cross me up somehow, I don't know what. I don't think so, right? His jail. Does he not really have one at all? I guess a lot of the time that Cammy wasn't even crossing me up though with a hit, right? She was just kind of jumping over me. Yeah, so I guess I'm supposed to just wait and Ben's not a good cross up, but light kick is the one he uses. Yeah, it doesn't, certainly not amazing. But yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose I should be just waiting and EX lariating there, right? Like if they cross me up, I can side swap and EX lariat. Yeah, I guess so. Fine. That makes enough sense, at least for now, that I'll get off the topic. I think if someone is cross-up jumping me that often, I'm supposed to wait and EX lariat them, or even, you know, like regular lariats, but you have to, it's a little slower there, so that if you're a little bit off in the timing, things could go wrong. That sounds more accurate to me, personally. Hello, Mai. I'm a big fan of your breasts. Broke no rules. Fuck a set? I see. I think I wonder if I beat this Mai, I wonder if they will one and done me. Their little clan tag certainly seems to imply this. But perhaps it is simply yoke. Yup. Oh, she's now in throw. Oh, so, man, that one miscalculated throw and suddenly being in burnout like this means that everything kind of sucks. Oh, she doesn't know. Air throw. Monka. I'm okay with this. I'll wait a bit just to wait out my burnout. Yeah, if you want to just sit here and zone me while I'm burnt, you're not going to catch me complaining about it, not at all. Okay. Ken. Oh, yeah, we saw the Ken light kick one. Yeah. I'm going to funny her. You know, I jumped and I didn't see her do a fireball, so I didn't do the drop kick. That's character development. I'll take the air throws. I don't mind them too much. Oh, she's too close to do the lariat there. Yeah. Has to be some amount of distance between the two of us for lariat to be an actual answer to the fans. Whoa, okay, cool. That is not what I thought they were going for. It was not what I had on my mental stack either. What? I tried to wake up drive reversal and I just didn't. Certainly unfortunate. Oh, I tried the heavy punch and I didn't do it fast enough. Okay. Couple of slight misses this round. Nice. It's a game of inches, you see. Okay. You know, maybe I should have considered the fact that he might want to do that, yeah. Okay. Go drive gauge advantage here. I'm okay to do this. Bend a little bit of drive gauge to make a little bit of drive gauge. Not checking that super well right now. It's a bit of a problem. Oh, I didn't do the cross-up normal. I didn't hold... I was trying to... Okay. It's happened a couple times today. I was trying to body splash. I guess I just didn't hold down. It's a little unfortunate. Minor gosh darn GMO. Okay. Does she have GMO? Okay. Bonk. 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 That was basically checkmate. Where's my 720? I was supposed to 720. What? I even buffered out of a jump, man. Oh, no, man. No. I tried. What do you mean? I tried to 720 her out of the stun, then I got SPD. That's tough. I'm not going to lie to you. How did I fuck up the 720 out of the jump? It's like the easiest buffer in the world. I assume the fuck a set. Clan tag comes into play here. Yeah. Okay. Unsurprising. That is, I'm not, that's so unfortunate, man. I just jumped and I tried to 720 out of it and somehow I did not get 720. Happens all the time with me. That does not happen all the time with me, but the jumping is like the easiest part to the 720 out of. That's so sad. Oh well, we carry on. It happens. Hack and slash. Hello. Kami's lookout. Ooh. Based. Incredibly based. Okay. Okay. This is quite the interesting set already, honestly. Dad was kind of passive on Wake Up the one time, and he decided never again from that point forward because he got punished for it. Oh. Oh, didn't get punished. We'll take those. Should be back jumping instead of throw teching there. Certainly. This is in the ethos. Move it. Whoa. So true, bestie. Also so true, bestie. I should probably just DI him if he does that in my face like that. There's literally nothing he can do. Oh, that was not supposed to be headbutt. That was supposed to be heavy punch. Okay. Oh, jumping out of pressure. Do I have to bring up the notepad again? I have to bring up the notepad again. I jumped out of pressure like a fool. Don't need to drive rush cancel there. Could have just gone off into an SPD off the first crouching light punch. It's a bad habit. Oh! I'll bite my tongue also. It's a bad habit. Jumping a little too much, but it is very effective against this head. So, you know. Make of that what you will. Oh, it's a low. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not burnt on the bright side, but yeah. Tried the heavy punch, but that he hit me with a low. No armor there. One more. Okay, barely not burnt. I think you smack it into this, yep. I should have done it on Wake Up, honestly, but... Rare Ed low W, indeed. No remorse. Go? Ed's go moment? A few hours of weight training and the serotonin release will rid you of your agitation. True. Every angry teenager just needs to work out. It really does do wonders. I thought he crossed me up for a second, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a little concerned about that at the very least. Try to back jump there instead of throw tech if I expect him to try and throw me. Oh, that's why I let go of it as soon as it armors anything. It's for that exact reason. That's probably like SPD-ably minus there, certainly. I'm not splatted here, so it's okay. At least I didn't think I was, and I turned out to be correct. That's why DI was not very high on my mental stack to begin with there. Despite Crouch Light Punch being cancelable, and I know you can like, oh, I'm dead. You can cancel, you can like, if you whiff a light, you can cancel it to Drive Rush. I accidentally tried to right there, it didn't work. Okay, it certainly works. I just fucked something up last time, I guess. Move it. Okay. Bonk. You gotta reset, Mr. Edison. Oh, a little bit out of range of the jump scare. That's horrible news. I meant to 720 him there. I just fucked it up. The 720 Whisper has not logged on. Okay with this. I've been baited. Okay, we'll just like let him. Yeah, if he just lets me sit here and get my burnout back. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, the drive gauge just came back. Kind of unlucky for the Ed. I thought the crouch medium punch killed him. I should have just kept going. I don't like bare arms Ed, TBH. I like it. He's got good arms, man. What's wrong with his arms? He's got a solid set. Yeah. Kind of screwed post nerfs there. Very little chance he was getting out of there. By very little, I mean I think 0. I think it would have been a good spot for him to level 3 there, honestly. Just because it would have... Where's my 7... Nah, yeah, 720 is just not on my side today. I definitely tried to 720 that Ed out of the EX Lariat there. That's okay. I did not hear a single Eve this set. 720s are hard. You know... There are certainly just days. There are days where it feels like he doesn't cooperate, and today is certainly one of those days. There have been a couple of very unfortunate 720 mishaps. Nothing's wrong with his arms, it just makes the hoodie look goofy. 2 jacks to wear a hoodie. A fate worse than death. Hello, Chunk. Big fan of this Chun outfit. DP, fair. Okay. I'm still glad that I actually went for the SPD 50-50 off the crouch leg punch and didn't, like, needlessly do a drive rush cancel. I'll try to do that to you! I just feel like I'm the one burnt out right now. What was that? Why I feel like I was the one burnt out, man? Couldn't get it on her. Yeah, Xbox 360. That is correct. Is the type of controller that I'm using. Oh, shit. Should have JMK'd. Yeah, exactly. It's a bit of a nastier jump-in button. Can fuck over a lot of stuff. Little jump scare never hurt nobody. Wired? Yeah, it's wired. Stay down, Mrs. Lee. Oh, I was out of range on the throw. That's, you know, a couple of times that's happened to me today. Why am I throw taking on the mid-screen for, man? We said we back jump if we expect the throw. That was the rules. That was the agreement. Okay. Pretty close, but I like that controller, yeah. Wired 360, I use them pretty heavily, so I buy like cheaper ones too. I go through them at a rate of like 1 every 6 months or something, but they're like 20 bucks. But on the grand scheme of things, it's not really that bad. Tried to parry that, just straight up. Didn't get there in time. Okay. Tried to drive rush heavy punch, it was too late. The Chun was a little bit more aggressive than I gave her credit for. That's out of range! I thought she was in throw range. Silly me. This is the tough part, is when Chun's just walking away from me like this. She walks back so much faster than I walk forward. I tried the 720. I didn't, but she would have got me anyway. But I fucked up a 720 once again. If you go to Evo Japan, what controller will you use? I'm not going to Evo Japan. It's a $300 train ticket. I decided against it. I didn't realize the Shinkansen was so ungodly expensive from Tokyo to Osaka. I mean, maybe it's normal for trains, and I'm just not train pilled, but that's why you let go of that as soon as it armors anything, man. We've been over this. We've talked about this. She runs away from me so much faster than I can ever close distance on her, man. It's so tough. Chun consistently gives me issues on Geef. Bonk. Because it's very hard to force any kind of interaction on her, you know. I was lucky. We'll take it. This is Chun with nerfed back walk speed, too. Give him about 90 subs? What do you mean by this? I mean, I'll take it. It's like, you know, $235? Well, what's the occasion? Okay. We'll take that. For the train ticket? Oh, I see. So true. Bestie, where's OD Lariat? What? We got the 720 that time, but OD Lariat took a vacation? How deeply unfortunate. Oh my god. I don't even, like, a lot of these times we've made these mishaps, we have then also won the round. It doesn't make me feel like, are you serious? For real, I feel that way. I'm just like him, man. Me and Geef are the same. I'm actually like, are you serious? What do you, I have a macro for all 3 buttons, man. It just, it's like, it happens 1 in every, like, 500 Geef games, right? Like, I literally have a, like, 3 punches macro. But sometimes you just hit that shit and it gives you the non-OD version anyway. Despite your best efforts, again, it's true. But I will say, I think this is sabotage, though. I think this is literally, I'm being sabotaged by my macro. Because, like, I hit the macro. There's no real skill involved there, right? And it just didn't give me OD Lariat. It does that every now and then. I never understand why. But I never figure out why either. Because it's just like, oh, it's usually, it happens so rarely that it doesn't matter, right? Every now and then I go Hell Stab, I hit the 3 buttons macro, and it just does it. It gives me regular Lariat. And when you can't really react to that fast enough, so when I then try to level 3 after, obviously it doesn't work, right? It launches them, and I die. Okay. That's not a neutral jump, that's a forward jump. Okay, I mean, that's something at least. Burns her out too. I couldn't have EX'd her there, because if he burnt me out with it. Oh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sure. Oh, she can double overhead. I always forget about that. Nice. I always forget she can double overhead. Yeah. Well done. I never remember that. Solid chunning. I think the answer to my problem whenever I'm like, whenever I try to follow Chun-Li, she puts so much space between us. I think the answer is, don't chase her. I'm chasing Singed, and I'm like, why am I dying to the poison? Chase her slowly at least. Like, don't just bulldog after her and be like, I'm not even gaining on her. We can't. We have to approach Chun a lot more in a lot more of a measured way than what I am often inclined to do, unfortunately. That's not quite the one I was looking for. Unfortunately. I was crouching to try and make the command grab whiff there. She did not command grab. Oh, damn. Actually worked. Maybe shouldn't have burnt my... Oh, the SPD. Yeah, man. Every now and then, it feels like almost like a it's not a 50-50. It's like a 33% chance on a given day that my inputs in Street Fighter just don't agree with me. Feels like a very notable amount of misinputs occur. Oh, sorry, I was burnt out. Yeah. She wouldn't have been plus there normally, but I was burnt. League reference, yeah. I'm chasing Singed, dying to the poison, being like, this Singed guy's broken. You gotta not chase Singed, man. We let go of that as soon as it armors something for that exact reason. Good sir. I guess, yeah, it's not just inputs. There's a lot of, like, fundamental stuff that we had under control that we're not really doing too well right now. Okay. Well spaced out knee. We'll take that at least. That's some goods. Just woke up mashed? I didn't do anything about it. So fair. I was considering doing the jump scare, but I didn't. Oh, okay. A little predictable on the jumps too, certainly. That's part of the autopilot's package. Didn't check that, to my chagrin. Oh, she didn't back deck. She was closer to me than I expected her to be. There's the cross-up jumps again. Causing me some trouble, historically. That's not a punish. Oh, fuck. She's alive. Oh, he's not alive? I fucked up my input again so I can get the punish counter, but it's so much damage that she was dead anyway. God damn. Here I was like, damn, I missed the punish counter and I have to play a little bit more of this round. I threw the win, but no, she was actually still just dead. Our wake up match is gonna beat the jump scare too. That's fair. That was supposed to be heavy punch. Ooh, I didn't burn out for that, which is great news. Because now we can do this. And fix the drive gauge situation a bit. Imagine if Chun actually was like Singed and left Aki poison wherever she walked. Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty good, certainly. Be very good if Aki did that too. Be very good if probably any character did that. If any character could just like leave a poison trail that if you followed it, it would do damage to you. Aw, shit. I don't think I'm dead, but this hurts, certainly. Yeah. Hooligan is a problem move for me. I still don't really know what my my plan is against it on Oki, especially like that. How are we checking this drive rush? Stand light kick, I guess? Sounds right. Oh, baby. Oh my god. The Hooligan whiffed just barely in front of my eyes. I was not paying attention. But like the delay tech neuron fired and we killed her. Oh, that's why you don't mash out with crouch light kick. This is also things that we had talked about previously. Mash out with a bigger button, please, to defend yourself with. Oh, it was meant to be... What? It was meant to be heavy punch, not headbutt. My bad. Okay. Oh, I didn't cross her up. Yeah, yeah. I didn't expect her to cross me up either, to be fair. But we didn't take advantage of the situation very well. No parrying a lot. Personally, uses fire trail after every move now. I mean, that's a quick, easy way to make a character top tier, sir. Especially when they're already a defensive footsies-based character. Make it so that, you know, following them as they run away from you does damage to you. It's a raw deal. Oh, baby. Thank God. Thank God. I didn't mean to knee there. I meant to stand medium kick, but I was walking forward. So we got knee. Which is not exactly ideal in those... Oh, that was a forced knockdown. We could have potentially, what's it called? Borsted her ass out of that if I was really goated. Which I'm just not, I fear. Gotta do some anti-jump SPD on this Cammy, I suppose. Yep. What did I say? Bonk. They've perfect parried a lot of these jump-ins. I meant to do the jump scare there. It would have worked, too. But I misinputted it, and I just got heavy kick. I got us messed up the half circle, basically. Oh, it doesn't link. Even on counter hit. So true, bestie. Should have done crouch medium punch. That probably would have worked. Oh, what the hell? That wasn't a frame trap there? Oh, man. Am I dead? I don't think so. Oh, now I am. Right. Yeah, Hooligan Oki, I'm not really... I guess you just guess, right? I guess it is just a... Is it a 50? Is it really a 50-50?
Get grabbed.
I think we will talk about that more. Is it really a 50-50? Is it just like command grab or overhead 50-50? Can you fuzzy it? If he's hitting you immediately like that, I would think no, right? Seems wrong. No, it's not 50-50. Is a fuzzy you can do? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. But for my dumbass who's not currently engaging in this fuzzy, it sure feels like a 50-50. I'm not a fan. Okay. That was meant to be 720, certainly. Okay. Could have capitalized off that parry a little bit more, but we'll take it. Again, that's why we let go of that as soon as it armors anything. Those are the rules. I keep trying 720. Where'd he go? Bonk. Oh! Okay, this is kind of nice, because she's burnt now. Now I'm burnt, which is less nice. Certainly. Uh-oh. Yeah. Shouldn't have burnt myself out on that. Most definitely. Oh, that... Yeah, burning myself out on that combo was the stupidest drive management you've seen in a little bit. Does the command grab hit before the fuzzy, or the overhead, presumably? So the fuzzy is like you crouch low for a second, and then you crouch high? Or block high, rather. Oh, right. That's gonna hit heavy punch in the armor. In the armorless zone. Oh, she's dead. Cool. Yeah, burning ourselves out on... I was thinking of, like, whether I want to level 3 her, if I want to save it, if whatever, and I kind of, like, had paralysis by analysis and just picked the stupidest option. The worst combo and the worst drive management. And, as you might imagine... Oh, he does wake up jab a lot. I guess again, well, we said this earlier, but the jump scare is probably not our best option against this Cammy. Oh, she's plus there. Right. That is, like, Cammy's only plus button, if I remember correctly. Oh, you know... I didn't think she was going to do that. Thank God, Lariat. Thank you for not completely fumbling. Oh, I actually missed my media on headbutt. It's kind of bad news. Oh, doesn't quite connect. Oh, baby, get away from me. Scary. Scary times. Oh, man. Oh, baby. Some messy sets, certainly. It's okay, my brain is processing all of this, and when we get back from Japan, it'll have fully subsumed it into a more reasonable battle plan or some other bullshit that is not actually real. Hello, Fortnite Ryu. How's it going? How are you on this lovely day, Fortnite Ryu? Okay. Really got to be more ready with these jumping medium punch air-to-airs, I feel like. Alright, heavy punch is not an answer to that. Yep. It hits, if she spaces her dive kick low, it hits heavy punch right in the part that hurts, aka the part where she has no armor. Or he has no armor, rather. Oh. You know, ain't a crime to be lucky. Cammy every other match. Cammy Fighter 6. Oh, I messed up my throw time? That's a heartbreaking bit of news. I messed up my combos. Well, I guess I just, we'll just do everything wrong for a little bit. It builds character or something, probably. I don't know. And win anyway. On the bright side, Cammy is a good matchup for Geef. I just suck against Hooligan. Bonk. Yeah. Cammy feels nice for Geef anyway. And the general... Oh, general sense of it. Okay. Grappler being rushed down, right? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Not me, man. Not me. Okay. Cammy is not ready for these SPDs off the drive rush cancel. I think it's an opportunity to, like, stay a little grounded and see what we can do with that. That's fair. Let's try and jump. Let's try and not jump for the rest of the set. Oh, I tried to anti-air her, but it does beat the fuck out of lariats, that dive kick, rather often. Tried to reversal SPD, but she actually did manage to get some Oki. I will get you off of me like this. Get off of me. Even says it. That's what we said. We said no jumping. We said no jumping. I'm a liar and a scoundrel and a scourge on society. Oh wait. Okay, listen. That was a bit of. That was a good jump. That was a good jump. Cammy Hooligan overhead is only meaty after spiral arrow. I think delayed 5 light punch would be fuzzy non-GMO Hooligan Oki. But after spiral arrow, she can meaty overhead, but that probably means she can't meaty command grab if command grab is a faster move, right? Is that what you're saying? That the command grab normally hits earlier. Oh, she did not jump the command. I guess again we have to actually watch her adapt first before assuming she'll switch it up. It's a classic blunder from your boy. Bonk. Could have maybe killed her with crouch medium punch borscht, you know. Or like level 2, like crouch medium punch level 2 into some other nonsense. Can you jump real quick? Thank you. After heavy spiral arrow. Oh, okay. So you down back for a bit, and then on a delay. So you down back for a bit in case it's command grab, and then on a delay you hit like the credit card swipe or something like that. Or at the very least, you do something like this. You like down back for a bit and then hold back to get the up block. Yeah, exactly. Okay. That's good to know. That's actually very good to know. Where's Mr. Krabs with the Undead Unluck banner? Incredibly based. You know, that's the manga's over. I liked it a lot. I'm a big fan. That's actually meant to be an SPD by me. I misinput it. It kind of worked out, but that's also why I was very even more or even less ready than normal for the air-to-air situation there. Stay down, Jareth. Missed the meaty throw. He's too ass to be allowed to live, I fear. Undead Unluck was peak. Oh, I really enjoyed it, man. Start to finish, honestly. It kind of like the original, you know, like the sort of original vibe of it and everything like that. Like starts wearing out its welcome of like, okay, I get the idea, right? I understand, and then they fully just switch it up on your ass, right? Becomes like a very different type of show, and I'm just like, oh damn, okay. And then that, you know, that feels like I didn't really get bored of that until the very end when it was done. Like, not to say that I got bored of it at the end, but I'm saying like, you know, it kept up the interests all the way through. Very poggers. Good air to air. Ow, I'm dead. Damn. ODDP does a little good chunk of damage, I guess. Oh, I tried to check that drive rush with a sweep. Can you believe that wasn't the correct thing to do? I can't. I thought sweep would always have my back. Oh, it wasn't a punish counter on the bright side. I actually meant to 720 right there. Oh, that was just punishable. I tried to minus frames into 720, but yeah, you can't do that if you're punishable. Oh, jumping out of pressure. We talked about. I tried to 720 on landing. First, okay, two big mistakes in a row. One, jumping out of pressure. Do I have to pull out the notebook again? Jumping out of pressure, man. We can't do that shit. Two, I did try to 720 on the air flip out, and I fucked it up again. Oopsie. Again, the 720s have not really been. The force has not been with me necessarily. On my inputs today. Bonk, bonk. That was a lucky little ships in the night type situation. Get throw and loopant. Get throw and loopant. Oh yeah, the lights into the DI is a really bad idea. Trying to fight back to avoid some burnout here. Which is going surprisingly well. Judah! He says her name like a Pokemon, man. Judah! What's up with that? Is she actually saying Judah? I'm getting throw and loopant. Get away from me, please. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. I was trying to dash up SPD here, and I got clipped. That's the name of her attack. Judy? Judah? Something in Korean, I'm sure, that I'm pronouncing wrong, but it sounds like she's just saying her name like a Pokemon. Which is, honestly, I'm going to continue to believe that's what she's doing, because it's very funny. Oh, you know. Oh my god. I am confused. No, ma'am. Judah. She's not dead to level... Is she? I think she's dead to level 3. I think she's... No, she's barely alive. She's barely alive. It's 4,800. The full drive bar is 45. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. But hey, I mean, it gives us a chance. Okay. Now we can build up some meter for next round. There's no problem with that. Better to have a third round than to try and save your meter for a third round that never comes. Nice. We're only +1 there, so I should hit a faster button than the crouch medium punch there, but it's alright. Works out. Nice. No parrying allowed. Jude. Pokemon or not. You still can't parry. That was a bit unfortunate. The jump scare didn't quite work out. It's gonna get me? No, it's not. Wow. That was a misinputted SPD. That, you know, I guess live by the misinput, die by the misinput. That was a misinputted SPD that I ended up jumping. If I had SPD'd and she level 3'd me there, she certainly would have gotten my ass. I didn't. Instead, I got to jump back, and it actually saved me. Because it made her level 3 with. Not only saved me, it won us the round. As it turns out. Who would have thunk it? Reversal SPD after some lights is a really, or just generally, you know, slightly minus type shit. Is always a good idea. I gotta borsh this Jerry more. She's still not really feeling it. I'm really feeling it. All right, maybe I got a little too high on my own supply there. I think that's a totally fair accusation to levy at me. She's not dead. Okay. I thought she was gonna jump back. She's been jumping back every time when she gets to SPD, so I was like, I'm gonna really, I want to really condition her. So I went a little high risk, high reward, and honestly, we didn't get the reward, but we honestly didn't take the risk either. She, I don't think she was fully ready for me to just wake up, like, immediately level 1 like that, so, we got away with murder just a little bit. AKA, and by murder, I mean, kind of, we got away with suicide a little bit, honestly. We basically tried to kill ourselves, and she refused. Jumping out of pressure, don't do it. Not even once. Oh, I didn't think fast. She says think fast, and yet, I thought slowly. Am I stupid? You know, I mean, winnable. Winnable. Dude, this shit's kind of winnable. Oh, you know. I tried to empty jump EX SPD. That shit doesn't quite work out that way. Oh, I keep trying to, I don't know why I keep trying to check her drive rushes with a sweep. It's not really how we do things around here. I was wrong. It's not the name of the move. I told you, man. She's saying her fucking name like a Pokemon. Jude. Jude. Oh, I tried to borscht and I fucked it up. Oh, I jumped out of pressure and I was not killed for it. Even though I certainly probably should be. Alright, dead. Jude! Jude! I think she's saying her fucking name. I say it as a joke, but also it sounds so much like she's just saying her name with a little bit of sauce on it, you know? Jude! I think she might be a Pokemon. Just like she's the murder Pokemon or whatever. The Pokedex would tell you this Pokemon is very dangerous and that you cannot fix them. I like Maya's little squint eye face. If I did something funny. Damn it! I thought you'd throw a fan around start, man. You don't want to participate in the funny? Oh, what? I didn't hold heavy punch for long enough, I guess. Oopsie. Okay, that's good. Interrupting that is certainly very nice. That's not the best. The part where I did the lariat a little too late because I was wondering if I wanted to do EX or not. And the delay led to my demise. That part not as progress. Am I dead? Oh shit. Meterless too. Yeah. That's what I get for trying to fuck with the fans. Tried to lariat. Did the timing a little bit wrong. Okay. Bonky. Thought she would wake up DI. Was kind of the... And it's still really punishable, even through... I think they thought it hit me, but... They didn't quite convert for them. Not the best way to punish that whiff DI. We could have just killed her much more simply, but sure. I'm gonna grapple her. I'm gonna empty jump. It's gonna be great. VP is fair. On the bright side, level 3 is also fair. I've been told all's fair in love and war. And I love being at war with you. Bonk. I'm gonna jump scare her? No, I'm not. I lied. Yeah, because she has been jumping on Wake Up a lot is exactly kind of the reason. Stay down, Myathan. Yep. Also been rather reversal prone. Honestly, the reason I blocked there, I thought she was gonna reversal CA. She ended up just doing DP. I really thought it was gonna be a CA. I was quite confident. Now, turns out I wasn't entirely off the mark, but, you know, the exact read was incorrect, certainly. Oh, an opening. It's true. I was open. That target combo's kind of useful for that, huh? That's kind of nice for combos and stuff. Oh, didn't shimmy quite hard enough. You're on Akuma, bro. You got to work a little bit harder for the back walk speed. Yeah. Not what I meant to do. Well, what I meant to do, to be fair, but not quite at the range I meant to do it. I thought she'd be a lot closer, though. Oh, I didn't notice my burnout. Nice. Well done, well done. I had not noticed those fans are going to burn me out. Silly boy. I think I could have probably still heavy punched out of that. I don't think that was, like, fully, like, guaranteed. I think there might have been a big enough gap for me. Kachosen. Perish. Perish again. Perish a third time. Nice use this in a match. Actually, oh, we could have killed her if we went all out. Never mind. That wasn't actually a good thing. That's still, like, that's something we labbed, so it's good to use. It's like a more drive efficient way to still do a good amount of damage off of the splat like that. But if that, like, she was actually dead if we just spent all the drive gauge, so. Efficiency is one thing, but if you can kill, you have to kill, right? The ultimate goal is to win the round, not to spend the least amount of drive gauge doing it. Yep. I love Lariat against the fans. This has been very chaotic. It feels like it's been very, like, me and this Maya are just, like, fully running at each other full force. Now, luckily, this is kind of where I think I have a better time. I have a very hard time against more defensive players, usually. I think I do alright against people who are also serial killers, such as myself. Yeah. Tends to work out a little bit more in my favor. When someone is, like, really trying to slow down the match and, like, walking back and stuff like that, I do have a bad habit sometimes of just, like, bulldogging and, like, just starting to drive rush at them and jumping at them and walking at them and, like, why aren't we right next to each other? I want to grab you. And then bad things happen. But if that Mai is gonna indulge me and, like, be equally serial killer-like, then we'll be kind of chilling there. Can you get... Hold on. I'm kind of curious about the... One sec. Let me lab something out here. Bond is trying to steal Bricks McGriddles. He should be killed, probably. You can't really get anything bigger than that, huh? Off this. +4. Really? Feels like maybe you should be able to get something a little bigger off that. Maybe not. Can you get a Hell Stab, maybe? Oh, no, if you can't get a Hell Stab, you can't get anything. It's the fastest medium he's got access to. So yeah, it's really 1 frame off, huh? And see, you can get this, which is 1 frame slower. Okay. Out of curiosity, how much of a damage difference is it if I don't fit that? So that's 2041. What if I fit these in? Oh, what the fuck? Wait. That's less damage, actually. It's more damage to do it this way. How curious. Okay, okay. Oh my, what an emote indeed. What the fuck? Who is that? Who has the 21 Voring you emote? Oh, I gotta check that out real quick. That's Khalil? My god. What a freak. Uh-oh. 2-bar Wi-Fi Cammy. G-Lai, B-Lai, Kublai, Kendai. Alright, this will be good. Oh! Oh my. Alright, it's okay, it was an immediate hitch. Oh, she is certainly teleporting a little bit. That must mean that I'm teleporting as well. Yep, yep. We have to use the lag to our advantage. You know what that means? That means Siberian Express is going to be the GOAT in this set. Who's reacting to this? Them? They're the world's greatest, or are they just mashing anyway? I'm not sure. Hard to say, but if they did react to that in the sweater weather, I might have to give it up. They might just be better. They're in the infinite? Oh my. They're used to it, man. They've been playing at McDonald's all their life. For me, the day I ran into a 2-bar Cammy was the worst connection of my life. For them, it was simply Tuesday. I don't like that emote. I don't want to goon. I don't want to goon anymore. I want to be happy. That is quite the emote. More Android 21 Vor in my chat, please. I need as much of it as possible. It'll motivate me. Make me play better against this Cammy. Air throw's fair. Her command grab did whiff, by the way. I just didn't do anything about it because I decided I wanted to be like lame and an asshole instead of cool and an awesome guy. The drive gauge is taking a bit of a beating that I don't fully appreciate right now. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Holy shit, the air throws are on point. If they DI me, I'm just going to die, I think. Perfect parry! The platypus! Oh, and the side swap! You know, that was the misinput of all time. That was the world, that might be actually the world's greatest misinput. Now that I think about it. Because I was not ready to block OD spin knuckle. That was just like a panic input, and I got EX Lariat, and you know what? It hit the OD, the cross-up spin knuckle. Who would have thought, man? No, ma'am. Oh, they interrupted the jump scare again because they smashed on wake up. What the fuck? Why? Ow! The only thing that beats was that. People actually like Vor, though. I can't understand that one. I mean, you know, people like everything, I guess. Right? It probably, to an extent, comes from the fact of just, it's probably, like, a mild oral fixation as well. It's like a, you know, like a power dynamic thing. Like, someone killing you, basically, is pretty, you know, it's really hard to have a more imbalanced power dynamic than that, you know? So if that's the kind of thing that, that gets you off, I suppose it makes sense. Is he jumping? Oh, hooligan. Very good idea there, actually. I didn't think of a way for her to continue pressure and still avoid the 720, right? Oh, shit. Hooligan is a very smart idea there. Fuck. Okay. Alrighty. Waiter, more 21 Vor, please. That's right. A whole round for the table. Oh, jumping out of pressure. You buffoon! Do I have to pull up the notepad again? Oh my god. Stop. 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 Oh well. I never, like, thought I want this bitch to eat me and ship me out. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot. Oh. I mean, fair enough. I feel like I rematched you. You're the one with the 2-bar Wi-Fi connection. You feel a stirring when Cell absorbed 17? Well, I mean, that's a different, you know, maybe, yeah. When he vomited 18 out and she was covered. I feel like, you know, you don't have to feel every fetish, right? And I'm sure there's a lot of things people, you know, that people get off to. They're just like, I don't really get it. And I'm sure there'll be some things that you would get off to. Some motherfucker would be like, I don't really get it. That is the beautiful thing about sexual preference. As long as it's not hurting anyone, you really can't just do whatever the fuck you want, man. Now, people might think that you're a little fucking weird for it, which is also their right, to be fair. But oh, good back dash. Ooh. Oh, not a good conversion, though. Oh, that was spaced out well enough. Yeah, my bad. I thought I could punish those scissors with SPD, but they were more than far away enough. Oh, that's an interesting idea for an anti-air. And by interesting, I mean I'm going to fucking die to it. I'm begging for my life. Yeah, that's my bet. I've never been perfected quite so painfully. The things I hear when I randomly join Brick's stream never cease to amaze me. True. People get off to other people dying, though. I mean, again, even as weird as that is, if they're not actually seeking fulfillment in that by, like, killing people in real life, you know, if some fucking fictional anime character getting, like, their neck snapped or something is what you need to come, you know, that's... so I do wonder, to an extent, how you got there, right? Certainly, like, part of me does wonder... Because it never starts like that, right? That's certainly... There's like, a porn radicalization pipeline. Like, if you don't need real people to die, like, if you're not out there killing, like, you know, shooting strippers or something, right? Then it's kind of fine, right? Is that too woke of me? It's certainly strange, and you gotta make sure that remains a fantasy and nothing more. But, like, I don't know, you're not hurting anyone. I feel like. As long as your people dying fetish does not extend to real people, because in which case that's, you know, yeah, there are limits certainly to what I would consider, you know, the freedom of just like do whatever you like, do whatever gets you off, and that is certainly one of them. That's a little bit way past the limit, I would say. If you're not actually Jack the Ripper, then you do you. Yeah, our message is working. Hello, Bonjamin. I don't think I've seen very much from you besides that, so maybe not. Now they are though. What the fuck did I walk into? We're talking about, you know, talking about how some fetishes are very strange, but I honestly think that in the grand scheme of things, if you're not hurting anyone, then it's okay, right? Bonk. Oh god. Well, I say okay in the sense of like I don't think it should be like illegal, basically. But, like, you know, certainly, perhaps, like, that's the kind of thing that, like, if someone who really cares about you finds out, maybe they should have, like, a discussion with you a little bit, right? Oh, what the hell, stab whiffed? Hello, sir. You wouldn't fucking kill me, you wouldn't kill a guy in Burnout. Oh, you would, you monster. He tried it. He tried it. Is this a final stream of yours that's not Wall Brawl before Japan? That's correct, yeah. Tomorrow is the 10v10, and then Thursday is the Lunalu Wall Brawl, and then we're off to Japan for 2 weeks. Honestly, I'm gonna miss this. It's also gonna be... Oh, I'm not, like, gone forever, but I do really like doing this. It'll also be kind of surreal. It's gonna be the first time in, like, over a year that I think I've taken more than a day off in a row of streaming. Like, I don't stream on Fridays, ever, right? But besides that, I'm pretty sure I've been, pretty consistent about it. There might have been, like, a couple of Saturdays I had to skip at some point. Yeah, it'll be new to have this much free time, basically. Does Geef have any normal plus 42 save jumps? I don't... There was one, right, off there's, oh god, there was like a crouch medium punch off a DI launch or something. But I generally, no. I'm dead as fuck, by the way. Oh, I'm not. Okay. Oh, honestly, I thought he was going to sweep. Because I can't react to Bison's sweep at all. So I was trying to hedge my, or not hedge my bets, but just like hard call that out. Even though he hasn't shown it once. It's like, it's been on my mental stack, because I always get scared of that thing. But I can't for the life of me react to it, so whenever Bison decides to do it, it usually spells the end of me. Or at the very least, it hits me. And then, you know, we go from there. No parrying allowed, Mr. Bisonathan. Oh my, look at how much fucking damage that is. Bro used to have a health bar at some point, I've been told. I've heard rumors that back in the day. Is that target combo real? Was that punishable? Also, Break is taking days off. SMH, he's toxic and lazy. Yeah. No, don't worry, Monzo. I know you're kidding. I appreciate you clarifying just in case, but I do know that you don't have to worry. You've been around for long enough at this point. I know that you're not a weirdo. Oh my god, he's the world's greatest! He's the world's greatest! Okay. Could have killed him with level 3, honestly, when I saw him parry like that. That was certainly a misinput from Bisonathan. That's not punishable anymore because I'm burnt out. Oh no, I'm burnt. It's not. It's safe. It's safe. It's safe. Okay, well, this is... It could be worse. Worm. He's gonna go worm. And then I'm gonna take 3,000 damage. Worm. Yeah, that's where all the damage comes from. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, boys. All right, buddy. Brick, how are you gonna dig with people rigging the Ronaldo selection? So I wrote this in the thing. I said, please set your Ronaldo pool to the full pool. Technically, I can't enforce this, but like, if you know, why are you cheating in the online bracket with no prize pool, with no stakes? That it has little, like, it's just there for fun, right? It's one of those things. It's like, you know what it is, Yoon? Quite simply, it's like if I'm playing like a tabletop game with some people, and like they roll the die and they say, oh shit, natural 20, and it wasn't a natural 20. If your life is so miserable and sad, right, that you need to cheat at like the online tournament with no stakes at all because you need to feel good, right? Then like I don't care, I guess, right? Like that's just, it's pathetic, right? Like that's very sad. But like, I'm just gonna say the rules, and if people really do want to, if people really want to cheat, then I hope they don't get caught, because it's gonna be really sad. Like I do reserve the right to absolutely just completely and utterly make fun of you in front of stream, right? But if you want to cheat, you can cheat, man. I guess, right? Just don't get caught. It's like the idea of it is so pathetic to me, right? Like think about the thought process that has to occur there. Lunala can be asked. Sometimes used to give me 4 Seahawks 4 times in a row. Yeah, again, so if someone gets a character twice, I'm not gonna assume that they're cheating, right? Because yeah, I just don't really care if someone's cheating, right? Unless it's like very obvious, I don't really care if someone is cheating, right? But it's just the idea is like so pathetic to me to be like, holy shit, wait, this, and it's not even that, like, not only is the Wall Brawl in and of itself like a for-fun tournament that has no stakes, this isn't even like the real Wall Brawl, quote unquote. Like if you want to like win it to prove that you're good or something, everyone is playing random select, man. Like you're not even, right? Like this is not even like the normal tournament where people could like determine, you can figure out how good people are even at a community level, right? This is the fucking random select tournament. Like cheating in this is even more pathetic. The thought process of being like, okay, it's random select. I need to win this badly. So I'm just gonna random select it to like my 4 characters that I play and call it luck every time. Sure, man. Yeah, I guess. I hope you get help. I hope you get a hug soon. You have a roast prepared for cheaters. You're gonna freestyle. I probably will. It's so just patently pathetic that I think I can freestyle pretty fine, probably. But me and Suki gets it for Suja 6 times in a row. Make fun of me, Brick. Suki's fetish is getting made fun of. And Bison players' fetish is in fact killing a guy in Burnout. Yeah, there we go. How people feel good from cheating. It's again, it always just links back to something different, man. And like at the very least, if you're cheating in something that has stakes, and like if you win, you get a lot of money or you get a lot of something, I can at least understand, right? It's dishonorable, but the idea is obviously like, well, I want the prize, I want whatever, right? But like, you're gonna cheat in something with no fucking stakes, man. You're just gonna cheat just because I like why, right? Like at that point, all of the reasons besides my parents didn't hug me enough when I was a child are they all fall away, right? My daddy didn't tell me I did a good job often enough. Walk. Are you dead? No, I don't think so. Now you are, though. You know what I'm talking about? I like the black on this. The pink hair is something. I don't mind it, but I like the sort of black colors on this this Cammy outfit. I did not do the fake save jump, unfortunately. Okay. Get off of me. Oh god. Okay. Body splash. Known whiffer. I get fetish being made fun of as OP. If people make fun of you for that fetish, they feed into it. Yeah. It is kind of, it's a self-perpetuating engine. Weirdly, it's kind of like toxic in a way because it forces you to not surround yourself with people who support you, Obviously, it's consensual usually, but I'm like, if you like that even some random dude could like make fun of you for how much of a loser you are about your fetish, then, if you are surrounded by people who are just like, yeah, man, that's cool. Like, whatever works for you. Like, I'm just glad that you, that you're like finding something that's fulfilling for you. You'll be like, fuck, no, call me a loser. Call me a fucking loser, man. Please. I need to come. I'm so close. I got one and done. My opinion of Brick is forever tarnished. How so? What did I do, man? Well, actually, never mind. I get off on that. Please tell me more about how I've disappointed you. I think, right? Am I doing this right? Hari is too creative. You should write a book. Yeah, previously thrown 72 jars off the building onto onlookers. Wait, me? Are you talking about me? Brick IRL stream in Japan when? Probably never, just because I'm with like a bunch of my friends. So I'm not just like going on a solo trip. So I feel like it'll be a little funny for me to just like, Hey guys, you're on camera. I was like, oh. I think some of them might be okay with it, but even still, like, I don't want to like force that on anyone, right? I know it's like a group trip that we've planned for years, but I want to make it about me real quick. Have you considered that this could be about me right now? I'm supposed to be the jump scare, man. Oh my god, rare footage of Flash Kick not just being the absolute GOAT. No, sir. Stay down, Bibson. Wait, Bibson. Stay down, Gile. Stay down. Toasty. Horasho. Wait, any Russian speakers? I thought Horasho was like, I understand. Why is he saying Horasho when he wins? I thought it was like, you know, got it, or something like that. Like someone says something, like they're telling you, like, you know, don't forget to pick up bread at the store, and you go Horasho. Is it kind of like all right in English or something, where like all rights can mean, yes, I agree with you, but it can also mean like, let's go? I thought Horasho was a thing you say when you drink? Well, I don't know anything about Russian, so I have a couple of Russian adjacent friends, but I suppose I have even less idea than I thought. Oh, nice. It definitely doesn't mean I understand. Gotcha. Ricky, make sure to take pics of all the good, cool food you eat in Japan. I have horrible news for you. I'm a horrible picture taker. Like, I'm definitely one of those guys where, like, you know, something like one of my friends says, like, oh, you went here or there? Like, oh, show me the pictures. And I'm just like, what pictures? You know, because it exists purely in my memory. Oh, nice punish. It's gonna lick. Yes, it is. That's a fast-ass Superman that Giles got right there. That was a really good confirm. That was an awkward distance for that delay, right? So that was very good of him. Is he dead? I feel like he... Oh, we've had many times we've hit someone at this HP. I think he's barely dead. I'm gonna bet he's dead. All of my Sajam will it kill points. Okay. Ain't nobody taking pictures, little bro. My friends will take a bunch of pictures, so, you know, I can maybe, with their consent. Some of the people that I'm with are certainly picture-taking fiends. So with their consent, I can perhaps share some cool stuff when I come back. Oh, it actually worked. I thought I was going to get hit by that sonic boom. There. Oh, I tried to jump to Borscht him. He didn't even want to guess the 50-50. He just said, fuck you. Oh, Sonic Blade was still there! Honestly, I thought it would have run out. Or a show. Oh my god, this guy is keeping up. Despite being on the defensive, he's playing defensive at a very fast pace. Okay. Oh, I tried to defensive SPD. Help me. Oh, hello, Guile. I didn't think he crossed me up. That's bad. Beat up Gamera. Unless the gamers are into it, then don't feed into it. What are we talking about? The fetishes? You're talking about more fetishes? Be honest. Oh, grappler jumper? Hello, Gillette. Tried to drive rush in and SPD him. No such luck. Wait, is that plus? I tried to SPD him off that too. Is that plus? Doesn't feel right. Oh, okay. Chansu, this round has certainly not gone well for us. I wouldn't describe it as. You know, here I was thinking he was gonna do his upside down kick. Nice. I thought he was gonna upside down kick. We don't talk about our fetishes here? Never once, not ever before. Literally never. I don't remember the last time anything. Definitely did not happen 10 minutes ago. Guile wins. Alright, I'm gonna round start wheel kick. Yep, it's the Guile unblockable, man. Tried and true. On these Guile players, derogatory. Joke's on you, Guile. I don't throw tech in the mid-screen. I back jump, or I take it. Really gotta look for some empty jump SPD on this Guile in some of those more compromising jump-in situations where he can't comfortably flash kick. He's plus there, really? I didn't know. That's the second time now that I've tried to challenge that and I've died for it. He's plus off that, whatever that little thingy guy is? No! He walked back just a smidge! Oh, he was in perfect jump scare distance. That's... man... He was in perfect jump scare distance, man. Let's take some guaranteed damage here. Instead of trying to go for any cheeky resets. There's a gap there. It's true. Amasha blew a gap, even. HSPD was this out of range. Should have used M or something. L would have been fine too. Woo! Oh, I didn't think I would cross him up. I tried to correct it to headbutt last second. Guess whose ass did not successfully correct it to headbutt. Oh, he just mashed when I happened to do the jump scare. That's horrible news. Oh, okay. We're still in it. The name Guile is warranted because this guy is an L. What Guile move? His little back fists. His, like, spinning back fist. It looks like it's plus. A couple of times now I've tried to challenge it, and I've died for the privilege. I did not mean to lariat there. Certainly. Oh, drive rush. Overhead. Okay. I saw the overhead that time, and I was like, this is my window to level 3 him. That's fair. I thought he would be a little bit more worried about like a drive rush. Drive rush overhead again. No, man. He's the unconditioned. I mean, I guess I didn't have level 3 as a threat anymore. Yeah. Damn, nice. Well done. I was not ready for drive rush overhead any of the times except for the one that I level 3'd, but that does make sense that he would still do it there. Is that spinning back fist plus? Guile's, I guess I can try it out right now. Spinning back knuckles +3. Wow, okay. Yeah, it doesn't look plus. A couple of different times I tried to either SPD him out of it or mash him out of it, and I died every time. I thought I was just like fucking it up because it has a lot of block stun, so I thought I was like hitting my buttons too late or something, but Suki would shred my ass. Don't say that about Suki, please. Honda them. Spinning back fist, aka, oh fuck, I miscalculated my charge. Yeah, you get it when like you thought you were gonna boom. But you don't actually quite boom. Here comes the boom, Mr. Hondathan. I messed up my meaty SPD. Should have beat him there, but I just, like, theoretically SPD would have beat his option. I just messed the timing up, basically. I thought I was gonna jump. I was gonna try and borscht his ass, but it's fine. Charlotta looking thick. Yeah. This is probably, is this Geef's best matchup? This feels like it's probably Geef's best matchup. I'm not gonna lie to you. I messed up the not the suicide combo. What was I gonna say? I messed up the what's the word? The jump scare. My god. Yeah, I was gonna burn out anyway, so I wanted to do it on my own terms, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, not ready for these air-to-airs. The transition into jump medium punch. Is it infinite? I don't think so, right? Not like that. Certainly helped him get out of burnout faster than I got out of burnout, though. Tried to level 3 him there. Did not level 3 him there. This time it'll work. He's dead, even Honda. Honda has more health than normal, so that he might not have been dead to level 3 from here. Even though the rest of the game would be, but CA is, yeah. CA is good night, for sure. This guy's a GM? What do you mean? I talk about Suki. Shadow was tired of being called small and put on 400 pounds. Truly. Oh. Ooh, couldn't jump out of that, really? I thought that would be some fake shit. It was not some fake shit. Nice. That's why it's a good matchup, right? Is if you block headbutt, Honda immediately puts you in his win condition, in your win condition rather, for using his like primary move. Butt slam can be a little bit problematic for Lariat sometimes, but in the grand scheme of things, we take those trades. I think he's gonna command grab me on wake up. He didn't. I think he's gonna come. Okay, he didn't. Hondas don't command grab nearly as much as I think they will, honestly. Generally. I think if I was a Honda, I would use my command grab a lot more than I see them do it. Oh, that was, yep, a bit of a Hail Mary. Yep. Yeah, I think you could have guaranteed killed me with like a 100-hand slap or something. That's why I was trying to SPD in case you left the gap. Oh my god. Wake up. EX headbutt. It does have a hit of armor. It's as close to a reversal as he's got. Oh, that was the meatiest headbutt in the... That headbutt, I don't even know how plus I was off that shit, even on just counter hit, not punish counter. It was double digits for sure. Yeah, now we got him respecting the SPD 50-50. You could do some other stuff. When we're burnt out like that, he's not necessarily in a 50-50 in the same way, but we'll take it. Your jam, we should fight so I can become #1. Kakarot, you are number 1. Okay. Yeah, that works too. Pretty damn well, if I do say so myself. Is that plus? Didn't look plus. But I tried to mash, I got hit. I might have mashed too late. I got the sinking feeling that I mashed too late. Oh. Oh, wow. Keep thinking I can mash out of that, or jump out of that, and I can't. Honda's Drive Rush is faster than I give it credit for. I don't expect him to close the distance that well. Ooh, yeah. I thought he would EX headbutt on Wake Up again, but he knows I don't get any real Oki off that shit. Grappler Jumpu? Oh, I thought he would parry. I tried to land EX SPD him and just end his bloodline. Didn't work that way. Uh-oh. Get off of me. He's keeping me out well with these normals. I thought there was a gap there. Wait, actually, I didn't even get SPD. Oh, never mind. I got counter hit there. I just fucked up the SPD. I tried to SPD in between those 2 medium punches, and I screwed it up, I suppose. Unfortunate, but it's the way that it is. Yeah, his drive rush really does. I keep thinking he's not gonna get. Oh, there's the command grab. I keep thinking he's not gonna get as much distance in on me as he usually does end up doing. Okay, sure. It's an interesting choice. Ooh, baby. Yeah, it can be a problem for Lariats. It is not necessarily always a problem for Lariats. Wait, what? Hellstab into what? Hellstab into EX? Oh, SPD didn't work there? That seems wrong. What? 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 Okay. Oh, I tried to jump out of Wait, really? Oh, Hellstab is fucking minus on hit, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. I gotta do that reset earlier. Yeah, yeah. If I remember correctly, Hellstab is fucking minus on hit. Bro thought he was safe? I thought I was plus. Ow. Hellstab is weird, and I think it's my. Oh, no. And that's minus on hit, if I remember correctly. I will take the throw here. Got a decent drive gauge advantage, so I'm okay with drive reversaling as well. Oh, wait. That drive rush really does cover a lot more distance than I give it credit for. That's just punishable without the buff up, if I remember correctly. Wake up DI, sure. Whoa, he's ready on that air there. Hey, that's what I tried to do last time. But I actually got the SPD this time, which certainly helps quite a lot. Whoa, okay! You know, I was like, he's burnt out. He's burnt out, like, drive reversal should be safe here. I did not think about the neutral jump. That, he was thinking about level 3 is the problem. Everything is plus really believe. It's a drive rush plus the medium. It's kind of cheeks without it. Oh. Oh yeah, Hellstab's -1 on hit, man. Yeah. That's not a good time to do that reset. We should reset off of crouch medium punch, I guess? Do headbutt crouch medium punch? I think it's more plus, isn't it? I think so. It gets +7 on, at least, so we can get into Hellstab. So yeah. We should do headbutt crouch medium punch into that reset. Because the Honda did not beat, like, he didn't do an option that would have beat the reset if I did it correctly. I just picked a minus on block option, basically. Or minus on hit option, rather. I'll do good. Okay, I'll get thrown. That's fine. That's also fair. I thought the Ryu was going to go a little bit more nuts than that. He just kind of stood still and watched me kill myself. I mean to ask, what makes B's 5U command grab so good? It doesn't seem like it does extra damage and it's slower and damages you. It's the command grab. It's an untechable throw. Right? Like, I don't know if that's... so, the point is, it's a bad command grab. It's a command grab, though. Right? Beatrix has a command grab. Is the point, right? Oh. Oh, it's a combo! It's a command grab, right? Other than the time slow? No, it's not the time slow. It's a command grab. Right? Beatrix has a command grab. Like, think of how few characters have a command grab. And it's a character like Beatrix has a command grab. Think about, like, that's the other part of this, right? It's not just that Beatrix has a command grab, it's that Beatrix has a command grab. If you get what I mean with the prosodic stress right there. Beatrix has an unreactable command grab. I didn't think about Techno Buy? What do you mean by this? Teching? Oh yeah. I guess like command grabs are better than that's why command grabs are better than throws in the first place, right? Especially in Granblue, where delay tech is such a strong option. The fact that command grabs completely bypass the main defensive option select of the game is really good, right? That's bad. I could have seen that coming and not done my drive rush cancel. He did that drive reversal so early. Just didn't quite do that. Yeah, he's running out of screen space. He's gonna have to do something eventually here. And that's the problem. That's the part that I'm still not super good at dealing with, is when people just cross up jump on Geef like that. Should be more ready with the JMPs there. Oh, I didn't think you would. Okay. Yeah, JMP, man. Air to airs. Oh no! Yeah, that's the problem with, like, again, I'm trying to do more of these, like, SPDs when I'm not necessarily at advantage. But the problem really, like, it can be very easy to slightly misunderstand the range of SPD and die for it. Exactly like what happened to me right there. I tried to SPD him there and I misinputted it too. Yeah, just SPDing on a dime like that can be a little difficult, certainly. Oh, shit. Yeah. Because also the chance that when you try to close distance, they smack you for it like this. It's like, you have to, like, you know, it is really hard. It's a lot more difficult to implement, like, SPD in neutral every now and then than I thought it would be. There you go, finally. I jump medium punch. Air to air. I could have borsted him off that, but I didn't want to save the meter where possible. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm doing a little bit too much walking forward at this Ryu. Bro burns himself out in like 10 seconds. Yep, then he just runs away and I just walk at him, so I die. Oh god. Okay. He recovers in time there, huh? Whoa! Okay. Bro is trying to kill me for real. Bro has no... Dude, there's... What do you mean? That's my side swap, man. Yeah, he does love hitting me with lows on the way in like that. Ah, sure. This Ryu, sometimes... I keep expecting him to do like... Oh my god. Yes, I keep expecting this Ryu to be mashing on wake up all the time. And then randomly he down backs. I don't, you know, that's why I keep jumping at him, because I keep expecting him to, like, do something crazy on wake up. And then, many of the times that I jumped were the times that he actually didn't do anything crazy and just down backed and watched me kill myself. It's very unfortunate. Good by him and bad by me, certainly. Couldn't really quite get a read on when he was going to do what. Hello, sad Geef. Why sad? Smile. We Geef smile in this house. Oh, hello. There you go. I was like, yeah, I know he's here. Siberian Express. That's fair. No, sir. If a Geef blocks that heavy punch, by the way, he should probably SPD me. It's a very similar idea. Geef's -3 there, I think. He puts himself in a potential SPD 50-50 there. I tried to wake up SPD. That was not real. Oh! That headbutt would have missed if I hadn't hit anything. That was actually... I don't know if that was intentional, but it's kind of clever if it was, certainly. Oh, no! Dude, whiff punishing. Can't you do the inputs, Modern Geef? What are you talking about? Modern Geef chooses a version of SPD users would be too good. Oh, yeah, but, like, the modern one is always going to be the heavy version, is the idea. After SF6, I think Ryu might be the coolest Shoto to do it. Ryu is pretty dope. And they've certainly done him a lot of justice in recent patches with all the buffs he's been getting. Oh, you know, hey, I know a misinputted SPD when I see one, brother. I delayed too much. Oh, no! Which one's me? I'm the one with the blue bar. I don't have level 3 right now. You know... Yeah, I thought you were going to DI me, and I didn't do it on reaction. I did it on preemption. Oh, I'm alive. Huh. Well, I wasn't too far off. My god. Oh god, nice crosscut. Oh! Oh my god. What is happening, man? My bad. I thought honestly, after all of that pause that he would have had other things on his mind. No, all it did was it gave him time to recenter himself. Realistically. I need to SPD this Geef a bit more. There you go. Didn't really establish it too much in the last game. I tried to SPD off that. Did not do a great job. Not really sure what to do about this. Yeah, we had a similar situation with the Cammy. Am I just like if I'm behind on tempo like that, am I just cooked? Because I don't want to give them the plus frames, but I'm trying to like jump up and Borscht. I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff. I guess I could Rising JLP and see if that works. Oh, man. We had a similar situation with a Cammy earlier today. I'm not sure what to... Sometimes you just get in that loop. Like, they keep smacking you down. But, like, I don't want to just block the aerial. But I'm not sure if I can reasonably do anything to stop it. I don't think I could have woken up and, like, EX SPD'd him in time. That's the kind of thing that might be nice to have a reversal for, right? But... Okay. Bonk. That's fair. He jumped! He baited level 3 there? What? Why? I mean, I guess he's dead. He died to it. If he didn't, but, like... I really did not expect that to be anywhere. Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh no, I'm not dead. He can't. I'm actually flabbergasted. Wow. Can you lariat in time? I don't think so. It starts in 12 frames, even the EX version. No part of me thought he'd be ready for level 3 there. I'm mentally broken. This Geef is just better. I fear there's nothing to be done. Oh, that's not gonna be a good anti-air button. Good reset. He might just be better. He might be cooked. His anti-airs are also pretty good, though. I guess it's also because they weren't pretty good, and then I jumped very consistently, and he got good at them. By necessity, exactly. Yeah. Giving up my lead here through basically anti-airs alone. Whoa! Yeah. I was too focused on how I was gonna get it and jump scare him with the Siberian Express. I was not thinking about... I've been the one jumping the whole time. He was the one playing defense. He switched it up last second there, and I wasn't ready. Yeah. Not very well played there, unfortunately. Happens though. Do. Cammy. It has been like all Cammy today, huh? And like different Cammies too. We were the sad Geef all along. Losing does not mean sad. Losing means learning. That is punishably minus, it's true. Well done, Mrs. Me. Oh, so punishable, yeah. I could have gotten way more than just the light there. She hit me in the head with that dive kick. Basically, you know. I really gotta stop people jumping out. Like, I feel like people jump out of the corner on me a lot, and when I jump out of the corner, people kill me for it. And wait, you know, that's definitely a me problem. One, yeah, I jump out of the corner too consistently, and two, I felt myself be a frame too late on that D either. And two, I let people jump. I do a lot of things that lose to up forward when I have them in the corner. It really is a unfortunate disparity of how effective my turn is versus my opponent's very often. For that reason. That's fair. Oh, shit. I love getting low crushed. Owie. Thought you would DP after that headbutt, honestly. Not what I meant to do, actually, but I was still thinking about the possibility. Oh, she threw tag. Oh, man. I was thinking about the possibility of DIing them, but I wanted to lariat them. But in that same scenario last time, they jumped. This didn't quite work out that way. The brain wanted DI, and so it did DI, I suppose. Doesn't kill her is unfortunate. He wants to dive kick here, I think, if I've been paying attention correctly. He wants to, like, yep. He wants to go over. Oh, she was plus there. Okay. That's slightly problematic. That's more than slightly problematic. Yeah. She did want a dive kick, but I thought I didn't quite track how low she hit me. Damn. Unfortunate. Cammy. Well, supposed to be this jump scare. Oopsie. But I probably shouldn't do drive rush jump scare. That's way too much meter. Oh, that's not that big of a deal, to be fair. Getting punish counter by that. Doesn't hurt too bad. This Cammy is certainly swinging buttons, and we need to put a little bit more fear of God in her, fear of God in her for doing that. He's like straight up just swinging all of these buttons in neutral. Yeah, we got to stop that a little bit. No anti-airs because I suck. Call me Rashid the way I suck. Is she dead? Oh my God. Any Andor watchers in chat? Is that the Star Wars one where that lady got raped? That's the only thing I've heard about Star Wars in the past little bit, which tells me that none of the Star Wars shows are very good. A bunch of people getting mad at depictions of sexual violence in their media, which I mean, like, I don't understand that stuff can be disturbing for some people. I don't think it's those kind of people who are necessarily the ones complaining. Gets thrown, miss me. Uh oh. Oh God, we're just jumping over each other back and forth in the corner? Doesn't seem like a good thing. Okay. Brick, what? Is that not the one? What's the Star Wars one where that there was certainly I've seen it's the only the reason I asked this because Andor is a Star Wars thing, right? It's a planet or something. So I assume this was a Star Wars show about a planet. That's the only. Am I making this up? It's like the only Star Wars news I've heard in the past like 5 years or something. Like recently, I feel like something that has broken containment about Star Wars. It's kind of fallen off. I don't know if you're aware of this. This idea that there's a show that Andor's a Star Wars show about a guy called Andor. I see. Is there a planet called Andor? Am I creating this in my head? Was there not? There's I could have sworn I've seen some like stupid Twitter discourse about this. Like there was some Star Wars show that had like a depiction of like not rape, but like sexual violence of some kind. Sexual harassment, maybe. People were like really mad that they put it in my Star Wars. Yes? No, why do you say like I made it up, man? I'm being gaslit by my own chat. Ow. Honestly, parents! I'm not as clever as I think I am, man. Twice now. I'm like, there's no way they're going to... Oh, nice. Like, there's no way they're going to expect level 3 here. And guess what they do? Expect level 3. I am really not as smart as I think I am. Uh-oh. She woke up backdash. And I paid the price in both health and drive gauge. No anti-airs, once again. Because I am bad. Don't worry, Brick, I'll never gaslight you about Star Wars because I'll never watch it. So true. The planet name, not the rape? Oh. Is Andor not? Oh, I missed my health stab. That's problematic. Certainly. Slightly so, you could say. I'm so scared of these crouch medium kicks. Yep. Oh, my stand one kick. Oh, I was so like the number one thing on my mental stack was not getting crouch medium kicked like that, and I still couldn't do it. Okay, we're not dead, I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna do something a little funny here. If she blocks this, she's dead. No, she jumped. I was hoping that she wouldn't know, basically, and that she would block that and die. Then yeah, that was like my I tried to do a little sneaky, but she did jump it. Good situational awareness by the Cammy. Yeah, remember we were high master 30 minutes ago? What happened? Well, I was actually gonna be like pretty pleasantly surprised with how we sort of clawed back. I've just been playing like complete ass for the past like 9 sets in a row or something. It's very unfortunate. I guess we'll come back from Japan with some work to do on the Street Fighter 6 side of things. That's Endor? That's like the same shit. Is that racist? Is that Star Wars racist of me? I can't believe that was actually a trade and not just me perishing, but we'll take it. Okay. That time we actually just won. Cool. What is happening? Well, what is this match with this Marisa, man? Okay. Again, this sort of stuff tends to be a little bit more my speed, I will say. When we're just like trying to kill each other like this. But I don't think this is, I don't think I'm learning good Street Fighter 6 like this. Generally. Real racism in Star Wars is how the droids are sentient but still treated as property. I wonder if that's a thinly veiled reference to anything. Humanity would never have sentient creatures treated as property. Nice. Oh, ass. Never mind. It's horrible. It was almost a good whiff punish, and then I got literally nothing off of it because I suck. Call me Rashid, the way I suck. Oh. Okay, that is slightly minus, aka 50-50 time. Yeah, her stance does not have any armor against lows. Neither does Gladius! I've been really bad on DI reactions today, man. Oh, Chansu? Oh, no Chansu. I should have empty jump I should empty jump SPD this Marissa. I just realized Gladius has a very similar weakness to like a Geef heavy punch. I tried to do it there, she just recovered in time. That's horrible news! Yep. Ow. Ow. I am not doing the correct things on Wake Up, man. Woo! That's a safe jump! I didn't know. Okay. This is very scary, man. Oh my god! She just maxed and I'm dead! Yep, very dead, very dead. I always get unchecked by the most random DIs. I don't think I've counter-DI'd, like a DI in the corner at least that wasn't like me recovering out of a move at all today. I could never imagine I'm black. Yeah, Humanity would never do such a thing. Oh, I tried to empty jump SPD. It didn't work. That's a problem. Also, what do we talk about not throw teching in the mid screen? Okay, we're just getting run over now. What do we talk about not throw teching in the mid screen, man? We're not doing the thing right. We're not doing the right thing, and we're not doing the thing right. If we think they're gonna throw, we back jump. These are the rules. That's fair. So you want to get punish countered there. That didn't combo. That's horrible news. Oh my god. Okay. Fair. Yeah. Loki Marissa's designed how Lily should be. You can effectively play her as Gladius the character, but you have a lot more to sink your teeth into after. True. That was supposed to be an SPD, fellas. Okay, that's an SPD. Empty jump SPD seems disgustingly effective against this Marissa. I really am kind of getting soloed by Gladius, huh? Who would have thought? Except those are the only kind of DIs, like counter DIs I've gotten today. Oh, I thought she was gonna jump because you've been jumping the command grabs a little bit. Perfect parry! The platypus! Am I dead? Does Marissa have it like that? No, I guess not. I'm not anti-airing anything, in fact. Oh, punish counter? No, she's alive, man. Look at that health. How much health is that? Be honest with me. I don't think that's very much health. I'm gonna say it. I'm brave enough to say it. She's doing some drive rush cancelable shit, man. I don't like it. Oh! Well done. Well done. Rat down. Yeah. Good jump. I was too fixated on holding space with the buttons. And that was not what the Marissa was looking out for. Well, I got misdirected because of all of the Gladii over the course of the set. I was looking to tap her toes and try to do it or something like that, but she saw me doing all that and it made her want to jump, and I did not consider that might be a thing. That if I do a lot of that, she might want to jump as a result. That jump caught me completely off guard, unfortunately. I have nothing to say. I got gapped, I believe, is the children's terminology for this. Woo, okay. Perfect parry of the platypus. That's fine by me. Gives us something to potentially exploit later. Oh, I don't like this Jerry. Yeah, immediately this Jerry, the way this Jerry structures their offense is hard to deal with. They did a delayed they did a delayed button and it caught me delayed second. And then they did a little shimmy back as their first options. They're thinking tricky, which is not what I like to see, or at least to me it's tricky. It's not. They're not doing the things that I would expect them to do. More accurately. If I had light SPD'd, I think that would have worked. Medium just was out of range. Okay. No parrying allowed, Mr. Jerry. Mr. Jerry. Oh, yeah. I thought you would parry, so I tried to empty jump SPD, but good job. Well recognized that you have done that a couple of times, so I might be looking out for that. Oh, I didn't think they would go for the shimmy on number 2. I mean, Oh well, I'm not dead. They could have killed me for sure. Oh, he's plus there, of course. Yeah. It had the stock too. I just had to mash after that straight up. Spacing traps. Oh, we should have let go of that earlier. I almost had to lay into myself again about we promised we're gonna let go of that as soon as it armors anything for that exact reason. Oh. Problem with this Jerry is oh my god! She still closed the distance there? Like, I don't know when I can level 3 them, is the thing. I've not had a good time trying to figure out what this Jerry is looking out for, or what they're doing, or what they're thinking. I feel like it's very easy for me to potentially screw up the idea of level 3 on them unless they do that. Unless they just give it to me. By feng shui combos are too hard. If that works, that would have been dope as fuck, right? Luke is Mr. Jerry, so true. That would have been dope as fuck. I think that DI would have burnt me out. It would have done drive gauge damage to me, which would have burnt me out, and I would have got launched into it and stunned, right? So I see, like, the vision they were going for, but Feng Shui Engine does let Jerry do a lot of very cool stuff. So a lot of it is a little difficult to do. Why most Jerrys don't even learn it, as far as I'm aware. Yep, the fake defensive safe jump. Working out gangbusters there. Maybe I shouldn't have burnt myself for this. Damn. And now they parry again. After I was punished for trying to punish that earlier. Oh, but a lucky ships in the night type interaction, and we're all out of there. And we're just out of there, baby. We're just out of there is the thing. We're just fucking out of there. That's fair. Round start jump has been... Oh, I am just... Okay, I do just walk at people a little brainlessly, I think. Like, if I'm like, I'm not gonna jump, I just start walking, and I never stop walking. Run, Forest, run type shit. There are better ways to approach people than walk at them until you are literally point blank without doing anything yourself, or jump at them. Oh, oopsie. That was meant to be an SPD. I'm still trying to figure out this SPD and neutral thing, man. It's not working out too well right now. That works, though. I mean, that's not neutral, but still a good time to SPD. I jumped. I did a little too late. Am I dead? Yeah, I am. Okay. They spent level 3 on it at the very least. So we do have a bit of a meter advantage for next round, but good confirm. Owie. It did kind of feel good. I am not going to jump anymore. I promised myself I'd be a good boy. Well, they're the ones doing the aggro this time. Oh, God. People just, like, stick buttons out. Like, fundamentally, I have such a hard time. People just, like, stick buttons out like that. I have such a hard time stopping them from doing it, I guess. I don't know how to, like, properly, preemptively hold my space in this game like I do in Granblue. Like, right there, that's SPD distance. That was not meant to be a jump. Ah, shit. Okay. Alright, we're not burnt, at least. I don't feel very confident about this spacing against this Jerry, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I mean, I was dead there. I'm pretty sure. Oh, God! Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm playing unconfident because I am unconfident. I don't really know what to do in this space right now. Which is a common problem that I find myself having in these mid-range footsies type situations. Oh, I tried to knee over that. I guess it was too late. Okay, I mean, this is certainly nice. Who needs footsies when everything is stand medium punch? Sure. Okay, jumping out of pressure again, by the way. Do I have to pull up the notebook, Mr. Sir? Oh! Okay. Am I... If they super here, I can certainly be dead. Oh, okay. Sure. I thought she tried to throw me there. Once again, though, I probably shouldn't have throw teched in the mid-screen if I thought such a thing was coming. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do here. This is the big problem. Like, oh, okay. That helps. But yeah, like, like them, outside of them, like, making a huge unforced error like that, I don't really know how to establish myself well in this range. I sort of play it by ear, and sometimes it just works, but, like, when someone is not Like when like the way that they are playing the game is sort of beating the way that I'm playing the game by default. I'm not really sure how to adapt in neutral, I guess, is one of the ways I can phrase this. Like, you know, if we're just rolling, we know how to run our offense, that's fine, but in those like mid-range situations, if I don't have some sort of edge, or if I don't, yeah, if it's not just like naturally that the way the player plays into the way that I play, like they just kind of lose to what I'm doing. Either they have bad anti-airs, or like they're jumping way too much and I got good anti-airs at the time. I'm not really sure what to do. It feels like I just kind of play it by ear and throw out random buttons and hope for the best, but I don't think doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem like the best approach to it. I'm not throwing out random buttons, I guess, but like relatively so, right? I'm like throwing out my good mid-range buttons, but I'm not really sure like what I'm building towards, I guess. When I'm doing shit like this. I guess the idea is that I'm trying to show him that, like, you know, if he tries to get into this range, he's gonna have to deal with these buttons. But it also feels a little bit weird because like I'm Geef, so like he knows that I know that he knows that I know that I'm the one trying to get it. Hey, Brick's going on, man. Yep. Little. Oh, I fucked up the punish. You know, life's all about second chances. Life's all about second chances. Stuff like this. Okay. Again, I should not be throw teching if I think that they're going to throw me in the mid screen. I should be back jumping. The OD Lariat Oki foreshadowing paying off. Yeah, yeah. The writer's cooked on this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Get thrown, good sir. Stay down, good sir. Get thrown, good sir. Don't you just love throw loops, man? Isn't that shit just so gas? I love 50-50s. It's so gas. Gas, grass, or ass. All three, I say. I'm gonna drop kick him. You know, here I was thinking he was gonna do round start Hadouken. There it goes. Bro is not discouraged. That is I'm trying to jump on wake up, which horrible idea, by the way. Even worse than jumping out of pressure is jumping out of Oki. Unless you think you're gonna get command grabbed or something. But the DIs keep catching me on that in a way that I'm not ready for. Yeah. That's always a good stop sign for me of like, I think I'm being a little too predictable, is when someone's option becomes wake up neutral jump. That's like the universal sign of I don't trust you, you're gonna do some crazy shit in fighting games. Oh. I think the reason is because I just continuously keep doing drive rush heavy punch, and it was working, but as soon as he gets a little wise, it's gonna be a problem. Bonk. I do like the stand medium punch guy, I will say, for like keeping them still for a sec, and then, you know, once they're still, I can maybe establish my own shit. But like I can't keep them still, man. Oh, honestly, I didn't think he would get Oki there. I thought he was too far away. He's dead, so that's good news. Wait, is he? No, he's not. It's close, but I don't think so. Yeah. Do. Alright, wake up neutral jump as panic. I guess round start neutral jump is more so, I think that you're going to do something insane, and I don't trust you. That's a good point. Wake up neutral jump probably is just like, oh god, get me out of here type shit. Okay. Oh, no parrying allowed. And sometimes it's just flowing. Sometimes you're just guessing right on everything. Sometimes you're just guessing right on everything, and the Siberian Express is usually a good sign of that. A sign of things to come. The thing is, though, like, our performance is so inconsistent because it depends so much on how our playstyle matches into our opponents. I think something that I am quite bad at doing, basically, is adapting my playstyle if it's not working, right? I think we have a pretty solid Geef flowchart. So it does just beat some people, especially in the first of two. But I think I'm not super good at, okay, this isn't working, what else can we do? I don't have a deep bag, you know? I do not have a deep bag. Chun-Li is usually a good character to force me to examine my problems. I almost don't want to back tech away from Chun-Li, because I would like to stay as close to her as possible. Okay, that's good for us. Headbutt. Wasn't quite in range. Good delay. Off the air. Flip outs there. That's fair. That is her 1 bar of super, though, yeah. So she is a little bit fucked now. That's also fair. She's not dead. Is she medium? Yeah, no. Had to do heavy SPD. Didn't quite believe in the range that we were going to be in. Oh, stand light kick the goat. Are you open to advice? Okay, if not, yeah, sure. I will listen to advice. There's no guarantee I will, I'll implement it, but as long as you present it in a way that is not you being basically like kind of a jerk, then I got no problem with it. In theory, I like learning. Oh right, yeah. That is not a bad idea, but we can like delay lariat that even. There's a lot of different answers potentially we could have to that. What the soccer? What the? Huh? Volleyball? Ballet ball? Sure. That's the okay. So I think if Chun-Li's walking away from me, I don't have to chase her belligerently. Like she wants to give me some screen space, that's fine. Drive reversal is fair. Probably shouldn't have back-teched again. Oh my god! Should have level 3'd her probably. It is 6 frames if I remember correctly, so it can be a punish there. I think we could have gotten a guaranteed kill on that Chun as soon as we blocked that drive reversal, but it is what it is. Chun-Li Discord has a little clan too. It's great that this is not like Chun-Li's thighs or like coming on feet or something like that. Always nice to see like a normal human clan in this video game. Oh, okay. I think they're called dojos or something, but I call everything clans from like, I don't know, is that a Call of Duty holdover? Maybe? Maybe. Oh, double Hazanchu. Oh, maximum over Hazanchu. Sure, it's not so bad. Could be worse at the very least. Whoa! Wake up sweep is truly some next level shit. I'll get air thrown if that's all the same to you. Oh my, this Chun-Li's this is okay. Suddenly this Chun-Li's not playing very defensive. Good to know. Good to know. Or at least they're not playing very slowly. Maybe defensive is a different concept, but they're playing a lot faster there than they were a second ago. That was punishable, I think. Oh, yeah, we got a delay lariat that. We could even borscht it theoretically, but like delay lariat works well enough, right? And the borscht is much more difficult to pull off successfully, certainly. That's like minus 12, but never punished, and all of that. Bonk. Hazanchu. I was thinking I might anti-jump SPD. That was simply not the world we were going to live in. The Chun made sure of that. Oh, I thought she'd want to... Wow, okay. I thought she would want to parry there because it was like kind of a weird situation where she couldn't get her anti-air out in time, but she believed in herself. Oh my god. I'm getting mixed. What? She crossed me up again? News to me, man. Holy shit. Oh, I tried 720 and I fucked it up. That's bad. I tried a 720 there. So I had to make games trying to rotate between rushing in, pressing in front of me, and whiff punishing depending on how the opponent is beating me. Sounds like a neutral triangle in some ways. Okay. Sure. Get off of me. They gotta have a better game plan off the stand light kick guy. Oh, that breaks DI armor. That's so true, bestie. That doesn't. I am burnt now. Not my favorite. As Chun has been open to that, certainly. They've shown us as much. I'm actually minus 6 after that second shot, funny enough. If Chun could have... Oh, I was punishably minus still? I thought that wouldn't be plus spacing. I didn't think we would be killable there. Do the side swap thing. I want to lariat you for it and kill you. And show you that I've got your number. Oh, that works too. Someone show me that triangle really wrinkled my brain? Yeah. That's not a bad idea, I guess. Like, we are talking about neutral in particular too, right? Do the thing. Do the side swap. Oh, I didn't think you would cross me up there or cross under me with that punch. It's got so much lean forward to it, I guess. Oh, yeah. Lariat's not gonna work there. She's so fast, man. Just watching her walk is so, like, disconcerting. Oh, yeah. She went under me again. I didn't think she would. What the fuck? That's not the thing you were doing earlier. Drive reversal. She does like the parry right after head. She blocks the aerial, by the way. If she does block the aerial. So I should think about that, potentially. I'm gonna fake safe jump you here. Oh, no I'm not. Well, I mean I am, but it's not gonna get me anything. I fucked up the 720. I was even thinking, like, I might fuck up the 720. Maybe it's safer to just, you know, maybe it's safer to just, like, do the drive rush cancel combo, because that would kill her too, but I was like, nah, we're not gonna mess with the 720, and then the, you see, the thing is, we may have messed with the 720 a little bit. But okay, all right. You know, it's about 9 p.m. Let's call it there. Really quite the ups and downs today.
What do we start today? We start today at like 1500 flat or something like that, like 1510 something. So we got all the way back up to High Master for a sec. So it's good that we, you know, even though I would not necessarily consider this the best day of Street Fighter 6 that I've ever Street Fighter 6, it is still nice that we do have that in us. But yeah, a little bit of inconsistency certainly. I think a big problem is still, it is that, right? Like I think we have a very strong idea of like our layer 1 with Geef. We just have like basically no layer 2, right? Like outside of the command grab mix, where we have like some ideas of like, here's what you do if you're a jumper, if you're not a jumper, whatever. But like the sort of like defense and neutral, if what we just do by default doesn't work, I think I very quickly find myself feeling lost, right? So that is something I'm gonna have to think about. I'm gonna have to think about that. It's not like a super straightforward problem, right? It's not just like, oh, you know, this person is jumping my command grab. What can I do? Well, level 1, or like, you know, jump and borscht or something like that. It's a bit more of like a conceptual like approach to the video game problem. But I mean, I got a whole bunch of time in Japan to think about it, I guess. But yeah, that is gonna be it for the stream, fellas. Hope you had a good time. Yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna be wall brawling. The intermediate versus master 10v10 crew battle. The teams did actually end up getting self-organized, as far as I'm aware. The intermediates might need a few more people, but I think they're just about good. So that'll be fun. Starting at 5 p.m. and then the Thursday after that will be the Lunalu only bracket. Should be a good time. Nice little send off before we head to Japan. But yeah, hope you guys had a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.